Hello, hello. Ew, 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 ew. What's popping, Army? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I see a lot of y'all beat me there. I said beat me here, you beat me here. Welcome to the live. Hello, hello, hello. I'm playing with y'all excitement. What I do? I know I'm a little behind. However, we're going to get into some things tonight. We're going to get into some things. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You already know what's good. We're going to jump right into the show and we're going to chat on commercial breaks. If you're new here, please leave your comments in the chat. Please hashtag end SARS. Look into that, please. It's really important what's going on in Nigeria. Also hashtag BGWWTB, Black Girl who loves The Bachelor, Black girl who watches The Bachelorette. And we're going to chat on the next commercial. The show has started, so let's get into it. Ooh, chile.
Sitting in the chat. Can I rearrange furniture? Please. I didn't know you were coming. I know. Last minute, gee. Yeah. No surprise. Yeah. What's up? We need to talk. Okay. And we need to have a serious, honest, just you and me talk. Right now, the guys in the house are unhappy. They're confused. These are good guys and they're not dumb. These are smart men. They know what's going on. Yeah. The path we're on right now, we can't continue. It's hard. It's hard because on one hand, like, I completely respect the process of all this. I completely understand what it means to see what works for me, to see what doesn't work for me, and to get to know these guys. And there are some really amazing guys here. What are you feeling? And be totally and completely honest with me. Nope. I totally am like head over heels for Dale. He's amazing. I don't know, like, it's so crazy. Like, I feel like maybe the universe was like working in my favor, because even when we first stopped filming because of COVID and had to go into quarantine, everything was kind of stacked against me and I couldn't have contact with anybody. And I would look at all the guys' social media pages just to see what kind of guys are coming on, which kind of guys I'm going to meet. And I was excited for it. But when I would see Dale's, it just was like, he's somebody that I could see hanging out with. I like what he talks about. I like what he's interested in. Like, on Mother's Day, I happened to look at his social media and it was close to the anniversary that his mom passed away. And I could just relate so much. And my heart was so heavy for him. My heart went out to him. I would see his sister that's in a care facility, and I relate to that because my mom's in the same situation. And it's just so parallel that it was, I would say, definitely built up before we even got here. Can I ask you a very honest question? Yeah, absolutely. Don't. Yeah. Did you guys talk out before the show? Not one bit, not one word. I swear on my dad's grave, not one single word, not one single contact, 100%. And that's why, like, I'm so into this. I've just spent years knowing what I don't want. And it's given me so much clarity coming into this, especially in quarantine, to focus in on what I do want. I feel like Dale is my match. He meets me on the level emotionally of what I'm looking for, what everything I want out of a relationship, everything I want out of life. When I was struggling with how Yosef was treating me, I look over and Dale's there having my back, coming to check on me and protect me. You spent your whole life looking for someone that'll remind you of your dad. Is Dale that man? He is. I keep just continually showing up for me. I've known him for years. I'm going to change. Yeah. I've just waited so long for this. I've waited so long for this. What do we do? Because I don't know how to go on. I don't know how. I don't want to disrespect these guys and waste their time. We've never dealt with anything like this before, and so I think we have to reinvent this whole thing. What would you like to do? I would so just love to spend as much time as I can with him. I want to be able to let him know how I feel and see if it's something that he's feeling slightly, you know. So in your mind right now, is this over? Okay. Congratulations, you've just blown up the Bachelorette.
Well. I have some thoughts. And this gonna keep falling over each other. I have some thoughts. Y'all. Welcome to week 4, where apparently all the mess happens. If you don't know me by now, my name is Abby, ABIE, also known as the Black girl who watches The Bachelorette. And you already know where you're tuned in. The shadiest, funniest, most connected, animated Bachelorette group in the land, right here in these comments. Once you get in these comments, you're officially a part of the Abby Army. Okay? And we love it. We love you to join. We love your commentary. We love your shady, petty comments. Welcome. Now, I want to debrief on what we just saw. I know in the news before the season started, we heard a lot about how, well, I, saw, even though I hate spoilers, I saw, Claire refused to come out of her room. She was crying. She didn't want to talk to anybody. This scene makes me feel like they asked her out. Like, this scene doesn't give me Claire initiating, doesn't want to interact, is over it. This gives me they didn't like how the season was going. They didn't like how maybe she was handling it, and saw the writing on the wall, and sort of pushed her into a corner, made her admit her feelings, and gave her an out because maybe they were feeling like they weren't getting what they needed out of the season. Just based on that conversation, it felt like it was leading to something. Like Chris Harrison came in there with the intent to get her to express her feelings and then get her to sort of basically pull herself out of the season. I don't get that she was like, I'm ready. I'm just so in love. And I just can't do it anymore. They didn't like how the season was going. They didn't like how maybe she was so obvious. Because this has happened in other seasons, y'all. This has happened where the lead knows who they like and all of the producers know, but they're able to help push the narrative, keep their mind open. You get what I'm saying? Keep their mind open to people, but they do it behind the scenes. They never force them to give up the whole season because it ruins the whole show. What are they going to do? So this tells me it feels like they didn't like the result. They didn't like where the season was heading. And they almost mutually, if not, let's just say, at the very minimum, this was a mutual decision. They wanted her out and she was already in love. And so it just made sense. That's what I'm getting from that. Because I just don't see Chris Harrison being like, don't BS me. Tell me how you really feeling. Like giving her a way to kind of like remove herself. I don't see it. They weren't happy. That's what I get from that conversation. They wanted her out. They wanted somebody else in. They wanted to save the season. They probably saw it from the jump that it was going to be a flop and they just didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That's what I think. Maite says, no one would have watched if it was just Claire. You think so? You think so? Jillian says, very true. You may be onto something. Sync up with me, Army. And hey, Jillian, are you new? J Jobs says, whoa. J Jobs also says, a lot of Black girls watch The Bachelor. LOL. I know. And that's what I love. Where our numbers are increasing. That's the point. The franchise has a huge following. People would watch. That's true. That's true. Alrighty, y'all. We are back into the show. You already know. Keep leaving your comments. If you haven't already, like the video. You know how I get like, run them likes up. I will be doing a like count pretty soon. And subscribe. And I'll shout you out if you're a new subscriber. So put it in the comments. Alrighty, let's get back into it.
Clarity from Claire. Some stuff just doesn't seem to make sense to me right now. You can tell that guys are getting drained. They're kind of fed up with not having time and that little bit of time that they do have being focused on another person. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a quitter. So that's the message I'm going to get across. I'm going to lean into that and let her know that. And I'm willing to fight for this and for whatever comes next and leave it all on the field. And that's kind of the attitude I'm taking into tonight. Who knows? Maybe she wants to see adversity. So tonight, I'm going to maximize my opportunity and I'm going to talk to her as much as I can. Boys, hello. How's it going? Hello. How's everybody doing? You guys all right? Good. Sorry to interrupt, but I just talked to Claire. And she was extremely emotional. And she let me know that there's not going to be a cocktail party tonight. There's also not going to be a rose ceremony tonight. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Dale, can I talk to you outside real quick? Yeah, thanks. What's happening right now? No idea what's going on. Why is he talking to Dale outside? What? Like, I'm still kind of confused. I want to pull you out to not do this in front of the guys. I think Dale's just become a big distraction is what it is. Sideshow. It's like, give me a break. You know, it's like, right? It's really not about Dale. It's really just about me trusting Claire that she's giving everybody a fair shot. I just need to know, like, if she's still open to other people, or is it just about him at this point, and it's done? The reason there's no cocktail party and there's no rose ceremony is Claire wants to spend time with you tonight. Listen, Dale is not the guy that it is so early. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, there's a bunch of good dudes in here. She hasn't made up her mind early, so get it out of your head because what is going on? No cocktail party, no rose ceremony, and I get some time with Claire. You know, I'm excited. I know Claire and I have a special connection. That's undeniable. But at the same time, I don't know what this is all about.
I'm so falling in love with this man. It's a scary situation to express your feelings towards somebody for the first time. This is it for me. I'm taking a risk. Love innately is taking risks. And if he's not at the same place as me, I'll be crushed.
Coming up, I'm really nervous for her. She's gonna get
Dumb decision to me. Mm-mm-mm. Yo, yo. Hold, please. I would never put my faith in none of these dudes. I'm sorry. It's a no for me, dog. I don't know you more than 2 years, and I'm leaving an opportunity like this. Absolutely not. There's just no way. There's just no way. This is, and there's probably a few dudes on here. So welcome to the stream, Abby Army male members. But there is the old saying of make sure the dude loves you more than you love them. I 100% believe in that. I think it's absolutely necessary. And what she's doing is setting herself up for a lifetime of having to, I'm not going to say perform, but wow, Dale. You want to know why? Because he now holds the power. He can now know the way their relationship started was her falling in love with him, pushing her emotions, pushing the relationship forward, being the one to initiate. Um, and I feel like male or female, whoever does that ends up losing their power because the other one knows that you're so into me, so I can figure it out. I can teeter. I'll get there when I get there. And you're not really letting their feelings become organic. You're almost forcing the situation. Um, and that would be really, really hard for me to leave a show for. Now, if Dale, and maybe they're not showing this, so again, bear with me. If Dale was the one who was initiating and being like, you know what, I want to leave. I just can't do it. I can't see her be around other people. Some of the other guys on past Bachelorette seasons, they did that. They will be the one forcing Sean, for instance, Sean Booth. I want to leave. I'm uncomfortable. You can visibly see how it's affecting them to not have that person. And they're so ready to leave. Then that would be the type of person that would make me feel safe enough to do something like what Clear is venturing to do right now. But so far, he's showing interest because he's a suitor on the show. If he would kind of get called out if he didn't look interested. But he hasn't given me the level of interest for the amount of sacrifice she's willing to make right now. This is the biggest sacrifice she'll probably make in her life. And you're giving that gift to someone you've seen on social media, seen how they interact with their sister and talk about their mom, seen pictures, you've created an image of who you think they are, so you think you know him, and you've known him in person for what, maybe a couple of weeks, and you're willing to throw away the biggest opportunity of your life for that one person. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Could it be y'all? Cause woo, woo. Some Tori said kind of like what Colton did to Cassie. And where is that relationship? I'll wait. he just got the restraining order lifted. But where is that relationship? Okay. mm. 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 That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And if you don't know how I predicted Colton and Cassie, go to my live streams from Colton season. Pay close attention. We speak facts over here. Alrighty, y'all, they are back. We're going to go ahead and get back into the show. If you haven't already, please like the video. Subscribe. I was going to say, this is what my friend said. Of course, it's my friend commenting. Subscribe, and we'll chat on the next commercial. All right, you petty mofos, let's get back into it.
Because I have no idea what he's going to say tonight. I don't know if it's mutual. That's terrifying.
This is beautiful.
Is this the most beautiful?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you chose this one, huh?
Yeah, I actually feel like I'm the one who found this spot, to be honest.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I think it actually might be haunted, but in a good way.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's good energy throughout this entire. At least I don't know. I felt good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you? I know it's probably caught you off guard.
Yeah.
But I feel like this entire thing for me, I've been doing it my way. And I know that it's not the traditional way, but I come from just a space of really knowing what I want and believing in it. And since I have been doing everything the way I want to do it, I was thinking about the guys on the date last night. I literally wasn't able to give a rose to any of them because I was thinking about you. And I was like, I've already given him a rose. Like, how could I possibly give him another rose? But it's been crazy to me because we haven't even had a one-on-one date. Yet I feel like I know you so much better than all the other guys. And it's been, for me, years and years and years of like praying for a man that had those qualities that my dad had, that I knew is out there. Somebody who is like really strong, but really compassionate. And everybody always told me, my sisters, my friends would always tell me, like, you're wanting too much, like you're expecting too much from a guy. But literally, the second you walked into my life, like, you have been nothing but that.
You shared that the fact that you saw qualities like in me that you saw in your dad. That truly meant a lot. And like I wanted to know more about like your parents and their relationship, like why you are the way you are, you know?
Yeah. James is my dad.
James.
Lily's my mom.
Lily?
Yeah.
All right. James and Lily.
Yeah. She met my dad one night, and 3 weeks later, my dad showed up at her house in California.
They met one time?
Mm-hmm. He hitchhiked because he didn't have any money to propose to my mom.
And they met one time?
They met one time, and 3 weeks later,
James was committed.
He was so committed. He totally
James was committed.
Yeah, he totally proposed 3 weeks later, and they were married 3 months later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a story.
Oh, for sure. They were married for...
James loved Lily.
Yeah, they were married for like 42 years.
Yeah, my parents were together for a little over 40 years. My dad shares a story about when he first met my mom. She was doing basketball clinics in Omaha, Nebraska in the summers, and that's where they ended up meeting. And this is a town about an hour or two away, but he's so broke he couldn't get back to see her, so he had to hitchhike to see her.
He hitchhiked to see her?
Hitchhike, I swear.
Stop.
Yeah.
Same thing as my dad?
Yeah. He's
what?
And like, I wish you could meet my mother. And like, honestly, like what I give off is because of the love and like what she gave to, you know, myself and my sisters, and just an amazing woman. My parents expressed how they felt about everything. So it's been easy. Like I've grown up talking about feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
But after my mom passed, like that changed my life forever. And my family was broken. Like my dad, they've been together for 40 plus years. My dad was lost. My sisters were lost. Like, and anything that I felt, throughout that process, like I had to put on the back burner and I had to bury that. And like the idea of a relationship or anything was like I couldn't feel because our family was completely falling apart. And this went on for like 2 years.
I don't know if I told you or not. Like, I went through exactly what you feel. Anything. So I didn't even want to let anybody close to me because it just hurt too bad.
Yeah.
But then I think for me, it was just like, my dad wouldn't want that for me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want that for me. So how did you evolve from being so shut off? Because everything you have shown me is like emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
You're here, you're present, you're in it, you're vulnerable, you're open. To go from completely shut off to that, like that's a huge thing.
Well, I mean, it took a while, you know, like fast forward, we're in February, you're announced as the Bachelorette, and I see you walk out. I remember it clear as yesterday. I'm watching on TV. You had a beautiful presence and aura and just an excitement that was like, it was everything. And I was in. After we first met, it was like, what the hell is going on? I hadn't felt these emotions in years.
I've been falling in love with Dale this entire time. And I want to let him know exactly how I feel about him. It's all just stirring inside me, and I want to let him know I'm so in love with this man. But I don't fully know how Dale feels. And that's what makes it so scary. Being vulnerable is so incredibly scary. What is he going to say? Bipolar depression. It's a dark.
Y'all, we have a lot to talk about. Alrighty, y'all. Will they last? You guys are going in the comments. We have so many new people who have joined. So welcome. If you're new, hold on. If you're new, then you know we figure this out as we go, okay? But welcome everyone to the stream. We got what looks like over 140 people. Y'all must be some petty, shady, fun people who have joined. Welcome. If you're new and you do not know me by now, my name is Abby, Abie, and I'm also known as the Black girl who watches The Bachelorette. Yes, one of the Black girls who watches The Bachelorette. What we do here, we watch the show, and on commercial breaks, we chat. I give you my opinion. Y'all give me your opinion in the comment. We go back and forth. I post them on the stream, and you get to be around others who like the show and who have opinions about the show, and more importantly, who are petty and shady and fun. Okay, so if you have sensitive feelings, I'm giving you the disclaimer now. We have fun up in here. Okay. So if you're watching with me, go ahead on Twitter, Instagram, hashtag BGWWTV, and I'll go ahead and put that on my screen. So you should see it on the screen now, BGWWTV. That's Black girl who watches The Bachelorette, and use the Bachelorette hashtag to let them know you're watching with me. I would appreciate it if you share the stream as well, so your other friends and family members and Abby Army members can join and we can get into it. So yes, I'm gonna do a little check-in. Could you all hear the audio okay? Can you hear me okay? Because I really don't hear these things until I hop off, and it's been 3 hours later. So let me know in the comments if there's anything. If you're new here and you're asking, can you turn the camera like this? Can you get closer? No, I can't. There's a little thing called COPY. Right? So we have to do things to protect the stream so we can keep doing this. Yes, if you haven't liked already, like the video. Like the video. It's free. Okay? So y'all are so shady. I was posting all of your comments talking about he is not genuine. You don't believe it. She's not into you. Like all this stuff. And I'm crying, laughing. The hashtag is on the screen, BGWWTV. It should be on the lower left corner of the screen right now. Um, y'all was talking about he's not genuine. This is the most genuine he's ever been. You were saying that he's looking at her like he doesn't even know her. Like, how awkward is it for you to be pulled aside by Chris Harrison? He tells you that Claire actually canceled everything for you. So now there's all this pressure. Okay. And then on top of that, you talk to the girl and you have to ask her, like, oh, tell me about your family. Tell me about your parents. And she has to start with the basics of like what their names are. Yet here you are with her spilling her heart and telling you she might be in love with you and leave the show for you, but you don't even know her mama name, her daddy name, if she got siblings, her last name. You just don't know her at this point, but you're supposed to commit. I'm concerned and I'm confused. We all are. I think that he's scared shitless. His face throughout that entire date told me he did not want this pressure. He likes her, but he ain't ready for all this pressure that's about to come with her admitting her feelings to him. It's too soon. It's too much for anyone. Hopefully not too much for the right one, but he looked like he didn't know what to do. He looked like he didn't know what to do. He looked scared. So somebody come help Dale out. Yeah, of course, Tabs. I gotcha. We're back into this thing. Y'all know what to do. Leave your comments. Leave your comments and push them on the screen. Like, subscribe, and we'll talk next commercial.
What does that mean? It's frustrating because the day you start with my feelings and emotions, you're going to start seeing a different side of me. And when I start getting hurt and I start being resented like this, and I'm not able to express my feelings to somebody, they're able to express me, I'm going to freak out. It's ridiculous that she's been spending this entire time with them. I don't see her here with Dale and Claire. Is she putting emphasis on one relationship and then saying 16 already? It's been like, it's too early. Takes it seriously. Sorry, I could like see that happening.
Like the other day, like I'm all in this process. I am here and ready for this. I want this. But like it's hard for me talking about honestly like how much I feel for you because like it's so new. Like we've just started this process, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, no, like Claire, stop thinking. Just you're too into this. Like, be open minded. Be open. Like I'm literally trying to convince myself to be open minded and try my best to be present in every conversation with everybody. But every time I wake up, I think about you. And when I go to bed at night, I think about you. I can't even put it into words like how you make me feel. It's insane to me. It's insane.
He's so scared. That's a fake ass smile. Come on. Woo. Come on. Come on. His teeth are nice though. He has pretty teeth. Come on now.
What is happening?
It is what it is.
What happened?
I don't know.
What is happening?
What did he say? Shit.
Dale said he's falling falling in love with me.
Okay.
I've been waiting forever for this feeling. Like I'm having dinner with him right now.
Tonight you obviously you look good. Just you like hey. Finally tell me we Claire, you know, I'm falling in love with her. And I definitely want her to know that I'm not trying to. That's what she deserves. So I will.
What's happening with Dale and I is just magical. And there's not like a doubt in my mind that this is my person. This is exactly everything I want. Because I found you, found you, found you, found you.
Coming up. I've never dealt with anything like this in the history of our show. I just don't know how you can be so sure so quick. You don't know anything about it. It's waiting. He expects that to go so quick. He's like,
I've literally begged you guys to love me. This was so hard.
Not now in the Notebook. No, this is not the Notebook. This is real life. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all giving it too much benefit of the doubt. I ain't got time. I'm not that nice. I love romance. I love the idea of you meet the person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life in one instance and you know it. Like who that's so beautiful. But like what? You know what I'm saying? This is just too much. If it was I don't know. Maybe I'm too traditional. If this was initiated by him, I would feel way more confident about this. I would feel like it's pound for pound. She's found someone who's going to go the extra mile. Um, but this is all initiated by her. Again, she's the one with the most to lose. What does he have to lose? He's a contestant. No offense, but it's just not the same. Ooh, Chile, y'all. She is stressing me out. Hi, Mia. Welcome. Y'all. J Job's love is love. I know love is love, but can't it be love with some insurance plan or something. Can it be love once the show is over? Can it be love when she gets her $1 million paycheck instead of forfeiting? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Y'all in here feeling the same way. So I'm not the only one. She really acting like a victim here. Y'all keep talking about the cameramen. The cameramen have been tired for years. They are tired. And now they're sticking swabs all the way up their nose into their brain and their thoughts. They have been tired and they're more tired this year. So imagine this. They're looking at Chris Harrison like, you know what, Chris? Fight. Let's just fight. Let's just square up. How about that? How about that? I'm getting tested every day. She won't come out her room. Now she want to lead a show. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? They have been over it. Y'all gonna stop pushing them to the limit. y'all gonna stop now. Who are some new subscribers? I'm shouting you out. Who's some new subscribers? Eyo. Welcome to the Abby Army, where we eat hot chips, we talk shit, we drink wine or stronger. Where y'all at? Jillian. Hi, Jillian. Welcome. We love you here. Come on, Army. Come on, Tifa. Where the Army at? Period. I got you, J Jobs. Looks like they did the deed. You think so, Nikki? You think so? Ooh, Chile. Mia says she feels like Claire's been waiting too long for this. She's not afraid of disappointing temporarily some guy. Mm. Y'all are so crazy. Y'all are too much. Oh my God. Hi, Lauren. Welcome. Period, Lauren. That's exactly what it is. Have you subscribed? I hope you have. Ha! Oh, let me get back. Her dress is on the floor. Her dress is on. Like the video, y'all. It's scandalous. Her dress is on. You heard it here first, folks. Ooh, child. She said, you know why I'm here. She said, you know why I'm here. This and them shoulders. She's there for her shoulders and that. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest.
Honestly, what do you think is going to happen next?
I have no idea. I really haven't thought about it.
I mean, but think about it.
I am thinking about it a little bit, but.
What are you thinking? To go back to the house?
I don't know. That's a good question.
See, because this kind of, I mean, it's been a game changer. I just never
No, we're all gonna be drunk.
knew how to approach what to do because I don't ever want to like turn away how I'm feeling or lessen how I'm feeling or feel like I have to.
Yeah. You're not supposed to. We didn't plan for things to happen in this way. And there was nothing going on before I got here. Like,
We should lie detector it because nobody believes us. I'd definitely kill it for sure. Oh my God. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave alone. Like, not today, not tomorrow. Dale is the type of man you get when you refuse to settle. He's strong and sensitive, kind and compassionate, I do have so many other great guys here, and I genuinely wanted to get to know these guys and to give them a chance. But nothing compares to like what I have with Dale. Nothing. And I could most definitely, gladly spend the rest of my life with Dale.
Thank you for listening. Waking up this morning, I'm feeling great. Being able to have time to just enjoy an amazing experience together on our date. I'll see you soon, okay? I didn't expect a lot of things to happen this quickly.
Bye.
But there's still a lot of time left in this process to really nurture like this love that we have and really see where it goes.
No sign of it. No signs of Dale. Almost been gone for 18 hours. Today's a new day. Where is he? Oh man, there was no cocktail party, no rose ceremony. Dale and Claire seem to still be on like a one-on-one overnight type of deal. So it's like, I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I think it would blow me away if he slept over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Claire wouldn't do that this early in the game. Like, the type of person she is, I don't think she would like do an overnight with Dale and like take that intimacy to the next level. Like, I just don't see it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh man, it's just a big old question mark right now. Yeah. I agree.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Come on in.
So,
Oh my gosh.
how was last night?
Amazing. I needed that so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. That time with him was just priceless. And when the cameras turned off and went away and let us be on our own, he was even better than I expected. And I have so much clarity. It was so nice to get the reassurance from him that he feels the same way I feel.
Did you tell him you love him?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And guess what?
What?
He didn't run away.
Oh, Princess is like, Lord.
It's kind of unbelievable. And it's surreal. Like, he's exactly what I've been looking for. And I would be so honored to be with this guy for the rest of my life, easily. Easily, and I don't even hesitate on that. He's my person.
This is unprecedented to say the least. I mean, you have broken every record, everything we've ever had on this show. But you've fallen in love. Like the goal was, fall in love, find the man of your dreams. You've done it.
Yeah. What do we do? What do we do?
The next step. Proposal.
Oh my gosh.
That's where we're headed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Of course I want that. Of course I want that. It's the dumbest question you've ever asked. What do we do with this?
When are we doing this? And you're going to be an engaged woman very soon. So,
This means so much to me. This means so much to me. Like, when you called me to be the bachelorette, and you said that you'd never give up. Like, that's what this has led to. And because you never gave up on me, like, I get this. It's the man of my dreams. I'm so excited.
This is done.
It couldn't be more of a great guy.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're doing this.
Oh my gosh.
This is crazy.
True Claire fashion, right?
Oh my gosh.
I've never felt like this before. Like pure happiness. Pure happiness. Thank you. My whole point coming here was to find love. And I found it. I'm just so in love with you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, it seriously is true. You know when you know. And I know. But does Dale want to get engaged to me? Oh my gosh. I just hope that he's ready for this. This is crazy. What's happening? Oh my God.
Coming up.
I apologize if I wasted your time. What if he's not as certain as I am? This is scary.
There's something I need to tell
Oh my God. We are so lucky and unlucky that we cannot truly hear Chris Harrison's thoughts because his face says it all. I'm telling you, Chris is tired of being these people's pseudo parents for them to just act dumb as hell. He's tired. He's so tired that Chris leaned in and he was leaning in hoping that maybe the lack of extra space could help clear up what he was hearing. Maybe he was hearing it incorrectly. So he leaned in a little bit more. Nope. Still dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This can't. Let me drink first. I want to be optimistic so bad because that's what we do. You know, we always send off the happy couples with some level of optimism, but this is not mutual. It's not. Um, it's just not at this point. I don't feel like he's where she is. And I feel like he's been backed into a corner. And so far of what we've seen of him, I think he's a pretty good guy. So he doesn't, what choice does he have in this matter? It's either he kind of likes her and he takes the dive, or he doesn't like her, but then he ends up hurting her feelings and leaving her hanging. Really terrible place to be on a show like this where the whole fan base can turn on you in 20 seconds. So what choice does he have in this matter but to propose to her? I'll wait. What do y'all think? Do you think he has a choice? I mean, he could pull a Colton and be like, or Cassie and be like, I want to date. But where she's at and the risk she's taking, that's not security. So what option does he have here? He looks petrified, and not the way where I'm not saying his feelings can't get there or that he doesn't even see them getting there. I just think he hasn't had enough time to truly allow it to grow organically to allow him to get to the point of wanting to propose. He's getting forced there. I do think there's a level of like, it seems genuine, but he's getting forced to a level that's just unfair. It's unfair at this point. he doesn't have a choice in the matter. And but how are we really gonna know what his gut is at this point? He will get a lot of Insta followers, but not exactly. It's everything we told ourselves we would never do again, period. What Jillian said. True. True. We're still early in the process though. I'm talking about this, where he was probably during this filming and what choices he's given. He's probably known her for upwards, let's just say a month at the max. This lady, who is the lead, is going to be the first to leave a show for you. What option do you have if you see even a semblance of feelings for her? Do you have an option to turn her down or maneuver out of this or ask for her to continue the season? You don't. She's made her choice, so you have to make yours. What choice does he have without looking like the bad guy? Just saying. They are back. Let's get back into it.
How do I navigate this?
Mm-hmm.
I can't hide the truth and I can't deny the truth, and I'm not going to pretend like it's not happening.
This is so stupid. I think for all of us, we just need to know what's going on. And we need to air all this out. It's just lingering. And I don't like it. I don't think anyone does. And I think she kind of owes it to us. Because I think a lot of guys are checking it right now. And I don't think that's a good thing for her. She's lost the house at this.
Bear with me. Bear with us, y'all. Who is this? Anybody know his name? Come on now. We want to see the guys confirm.
Essentially, when I came here, like, I was so ready and open and willing to, like, find the love of my life. And what I came here for, I know each and every one of you, like, have so much to offer. But, and I've always said, like, I'm a woman that knows what I want. And I'm going for it. I just have so much respect for you guys. I would never, ever want to lead any of you on. And I hope you guys know it doesn't devalue any of the conversations and any of the energy that I put into you guys, because I was there and I was present. And I hope that, like, what I have found in Dale, I seriously, sincerely want the same for you guys.
I mean, I'm bummed. It definitely sucks. This is what you wanted, and that's what you came for, and that's great. So I appreciate you addressing all of this. But yeah, I'm bummed I didn't get more time to spend.
I know. I totally, trust me, I get it.
I mean, I just hope you don't get hurt, and I'm scared that like 24 hours, like however much time you had with him, I'm just scared that you're gonna get hurt and be devastated after this. I just don't know how you can be so sure so quick, and it worries me for you a little bit. But I mean, you gotta trust what you think in a short period of time, and it just sucks, I guess, for other guys that truly thought there might be somebody there. So, yeah. Were you talking to Dale before the show started?
100% no. I've never had one interaction, one conversation. Can you tell me what I'm apologizing for, though? Because I'm sitting here like, I'm not going to apologize for love. That's not something
You
that's
don't have to
like.
apologize for falling in love with Dale. That's not right. I just feel like a lot of times been wasted. Because like the conversation we had, I could tell your head wasn't there. You know what I mean? I'm talking to you, but it's like, I don't think you really cared. So like, I could tell when someone's not into it. And I said that to the group. So you should apologize.
Period.
I truly did not want to waste any more of your guys' time because you guys have given up. So much to be here. And it means everything to me. I'm not going to apologize for love.
As you should. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, it takes guts to do what you just did.
This is hard.
I just really appreciate you, and I really hope the best for you no matter what.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so
whatever.
much.
Brown
I'll
noser.
second that. I appreciate your courage coming in front of us and just sharing this. You know, the thing that I was most attracted to about you was your boldness and your ability to stay true to yourself, and you're doing that, you know, once again. And so, even though it didn't work out the way that I would have liked, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. I miss you guys. Can I talk to you guys?
I'm not really shocked. I'm in disbelief. I'm crushed in my heart. I don't know if it's going to come out or if it's sick. It sucks. I hit bottom. I gave my last 100 and I said, it's just like you're letting go of something that you felt great.
Hi, guys.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't what is next? I don't know what to do. There's a lot to digest, man. A lot to get the words out. I didn't want. Like, kind of a joke, like, you know.
Never been running your first have I ever ran in a room. So many great guys.
I don't know. I guess like I invested early when I found out it was her. Like I bought a book on like dementia and Alzheimer's to make sure I can understand like what she was going through with her mom. I fully like dove in to make sure that I could potentially be that fairy tale ending for her if I got there.
This is a
Comfortable.
Will it help me keep up with Mom?
You got this.
Wait, what?
Really promise better sleep. Not promise.
I'm
True.
about to
And now
restart
during
this
our
real
Veterans
quick
Day
too,
sale,
but
save $1,000 on
who said it? She cries every 2 to 3 business minutes. Y'all are so damn shady. That is too funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Blake was very invested. Priska, this dude went through books for Claire. I can't deal. Y'all really think he ordered? I don't know. I have to see the Amazon receipt. I have to see the Amazon receipt before I'm convinced. Jason was the only other guy that had a one-on-one date with her, correct? Is Jason the one that touched her and she kicked him out last week? If so, then that is correct. That is, in fact, correct. Blake is a solid dude. He really went all out for Claire. Which I'm going to reserve my comments for now because y'all be on me. Let's hope the stream is not acting up. I'd rather be with you and on your bone-ish. Okay. Jason had a whole date where he was going to confess to murder. LOL for nothing. What? What? She acted like a 12-year-old girl. Jason is still there. Which one is Jason? About her leaving than the other guys. Oh, yeah, he was big mad. He was big mad. Okay. Out of all of the men's reactions, who would y'all say you would have closely aligned with as far as how you would have reacted in the situation? Because honestly, I think I would have been, I don't know their names. Not the one who was like, give us an apology. I probably would have been Blake, a little bit of Blake and what's his face. I don't know his name either. The one who was like, we just want the best for you, so we understand. I would have been a mix between those two. Mm-hmm. I would have been a little bit mad. I would have made sure she knows how I feel, but then I would have wished her well. Who would y'all have been in the situation? Because their reactions, any reaction is pretty much warranted in this situation. I think it's just the way you deliver your message. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. One, she burned her dress with. Oh, yeah. Alexa said you would have been Kenny. Liz said Riley. Amaya says I would have been the one who wished her well. Okay. Anybody else? Would y'all have been the innocent bystanders who didn't say anything? Is Riley the one that looks like an MMA fighter? Please, somebody tell me who Riley is. I would have been Dale. Period. Okay, Straight said I would have been the one that got chose. I don't know what it's like. I don't get rejected. Okay. Okay, Sarah. Thank you. Next. Period. Jillian. Nah, I would have been like, you owe us an apology of some sort. Fair. Okay, they are back. Let's get back into it, y'all. Like this video if you haven't already. I checked the likes. Whoever disliked.
And she did.
Hater. For all of y'all who liked it, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe. And I'm shouting out new subscribers in the next commercial.
Today.
I know he like, what?
It was tough saying goodbye this morning to Claire. I definitely didn't want to leave. I felt comfortable, when I was there, and it just felt right. I love Claire, and I know that she loves me, and I'm excited to spend more time together, whatever that is. There's no stress, no pressure. So I believe we're on the same page and just exploring like where this goes. Dale. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing?
Got a sec?
Yeah, I'm good.
Have a seat.
All right.
This is a bit wild, huh?
Yeah, it's been an interesting last 24 hours, but I'm doing good.
Yeah. How are you feeling right now? Where's your head at? Where's your heart?
Honestly, like I feel good. I feel relaxed. I'm not stressed. Like I was able to spend one-on-one time with Claire last night. You know, I definitely wanted to share how I felt about her. You know, that's something that doesn't scare me. I told her that I was falling in love with her throughout this process, and that I only see things going, you know, further and further.
Yeah.
Or at least, you know, I want to explore that, and the goal is to come into it with an open heart. And she pulled a lot out of me.
So you're in love with this girl?
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. And I know she feels the same way. The thing that's exciting about it, even in a short span, is just really, you know, looking at this, you know, situation and like how lucky I am in it, and just nurturing that. And I think that's all you can do.
Yeah. Well, let me fill you in on some gaps then, since you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's been a busy day.
Yeah.
This is unprecedented. We've never dealt with anything like this.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that Claire broke up with all the other guys today. And with that said, there are no more steps. This is it. This is the end of this part of the journey. And what's next is the final step. Claire is going to be waiting for you. She's going to be waiting for a proposal.
She's a mature woman. She's been through a lot. I truly believe she knows about herself and her wants. But what about Dale? Yeah, you never know if he's scrambling at the moment. It's like, oh, I actually have to marry this girl. I mean, will Dale propose to her? No, that'd be insane. She doesn't seem like she's in the mode right now to take things slow, though. She seems like she's rip-roar ready for a wedding. Like, if it wasn't 2020, I'd be like, that's crazy. True. But this is all crazy, dude. I mean, what the heck is going on?
That's a good thing.
Are you okay? I'm like freaking out. I know how I feel about it, you know, and I'm like, for him, it's a big deal, and I know this is a new thing for him, and I don't want to ruin a good thing, you know, because I'm pressure, you know, like, he's everything to me. I know what Dale and I have between each other right now. Like, I know what that is, and I know that I want to spend the rest of my life with Dale. But if he's not at the same place as me, what do we do? And it always scares me because love has always been so hard for me to feel love, to want love. Like, I've literally begged guys to love me.
Claire, how you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah. What's happening?
I've been in those relationships every time where I show up and they don't. And that's everything I'm used to. And I don't know different. So when I'm in a situation where this is the next step, I'm used to a different outcome every single time. And
I know that. I'm sorry for that.
this is just bringing up so many old fears and old stuff. It's scary.
I know where this fear comes from. But you need to actually trust yourself. What you feel, what you saw, what you've heard, all the work. You can trust that this last hurdle is the biggest one for you to get over.
My whole adult life has been dysfunctional relationships that love equaled pain. And here is this man who is just everything of what I'm looking for. All I've ever wanted is to find the feeling that I'm feeling right now. But I know what we feel is really, like, obviously can't deny that. But I don't know. This is so hard for me. I fought my whole life to find good love. I'm scared.
Real question. Does Neil Lane have to provide 2 rings this season then? Is that gonna up his contract? Asking for myself. Neil Lane is like, excuse me? It's not a 2-for-1 deal over here. I'm not JC Penny. He's like, as long as you pay, I'll be there right now. Actually, I'm on the flight with the ring right now. Neil Lane is tired. He is so tired. He's like, and don't pick the broke, don't be a cheap one. Don't pick the cheapest ring we had. Cut the check, ABC, and I'll be there. This is so crazy. This is so unprecedented. I think all of them don't know what to do. No, for real. Neil Lane said, he said, you want a ring? I got those. Oh my gosh. I got those. You want a ring? Woo. Bug John says, can you move what did you say? Move the thing closer? I can't. That's as close as it's going to get. I'm dying with laughter. Wow. I'm telling you. Neil was like, if you got the coin, I got the ring. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and plug this up. In 2020. Who was it that said, oh, you know what? I would think this is crazy, but it's 2020. So, I think all of them are taking it in stride. The majority, most of them were quiet when she broke up with them anyway. So I think they just see her like, damn, so what else I'm going to do with my quarantine? Like, there's always going to be half that weren't really there for the lead anyway, and the other half would actually give a damn. I think that half is just like, damn, so I gotta go home to Netflix. That's all y'all got. Y'all got anybody else? Y'all got anybody else for the next 6 weeks? Because I was kind of hoping to quarantine here. Like, there is going to be that bunch. So we'll just have to wait and see. Ooh. Ooh, a former Bachelor contestant made Claire's dresses for this season. Interesting. I wonder who. Is it Amy? AME? Chris Harrison to Dale. Let me fill you in. You're getting engaged. Like that. As much as they want to claim that there's no rules and there's no protocol, he sure did put some pressure on Dale. I'm not even gonna lie. Chris low-key pushed the narrative. And I'm going to stick with my original comments, y'all. Earlier in the stream, I said that I feel like they realized that the season was going nowhere, that they weren't going to have a good season with just her, even if they dragged her and made her do the season and date everybody. I think they wanted her out just as bad as maybe she wanted out. And that scene with Chris Harrison and Claire proved it again, where he basically told her he has to propose. Again, forcing the next step, forcing her to get there, forcing her to think till the last step that they would do on the show to kind of move her through the conveyor belt. Like, all right, Claire, we got to get you on up out of here. So we're gonna give you a proposal and a ring and go on with him so we can bring somebody else in and save this season. Like, I think that they wanted her out just as bad, or maybe even more than she thought about leaving early. Like, just the energy and the way that they're pushing steps. Chris, is communicating what's going to happen next. I'm like, y'all didn't really want a clear season either. The producers and Chris Harrison was like, we gotta save this. We gotta get her up out of here. So how we gonna make him propose? Y'all got a ring? Y'all got a location? Y'all got the dress? We gonna set it up. Yeah. You want me to talk to her? Got it. Got it. I'll talk to her. She'll be proposed to by the night that we can bring someone else in. Yes, that's the plan. We're all on. All right. All right. My goodness, let's get that, y'all. A mess. A mess, man.
Falling in love is hard and it's scary because always in my past, once you pour your heart out to a guy, once you forge it to a guy, he runs away and finds an excuse to leave. I've never had a guy stick around. I've never had a guy want to stick around. I'm here and doing good.
Shut up. That's what you want to be.
Yeah.
Are you going to take the place?
But he was the man of my dreams, and I've never felt like this before. This is just so amazing. I've been falling in love with Dale this entire time. He's literally everything I've ever wanted in a man, and I can't wait for the next step with him. But it's terrifying because I don't know what Dale wants to do. The unknown is so scary. Like, what if he's not as certain as I am, and he doesn't show up?
There's something I need to talk about. I have a feeling that Dale might be like. He expected it to go so quick. I can see her falling quickly, but for him also to like mimic those feelings, it doesn't seem natural. No, she's so set on him this point. She's expecting it to move quickly. I agree. She's put the pressure on him to be like, let's get engaged, and he's like, oh, maybe he was completely prepared to do it. He never talked for it. It just didn't seem like it. No, it didn't. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked for him. Just want to say, we are so friends.
Dramatic head ass. Well, you know she was gonna have a heart attack. You need to do that.
There's not a doubt in my mind how I feel, but I'm scared because I have no idea what he wants to do today.
Good. Let me show up. Yeah, thank you. Ready for tonight?
Like, I don't ever want to live with regret and wonder, like, what could happen.
Come on, don't feel this now. No, for real.
Oh my gosh, so sorry. I From the moment I knew that you were coming, I was so excited to meet you. And when you got here, it was like electricity for me. Because I knew I had just met my husband. You embody everything that I want in a man. Everything just like my dad had. Like you're kind.
Come on, come on. Mm-hmm. Start over. Come on. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. The best part. Ugh. Tired. Really? I'd rather be with you. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna have to give it a sec.
And I'm so grateful for that. He talked about strength and compassion and how you saw that in me. It's similar to your father, and that meant everything. You know, I want to be here for you. I want to be strong. I want you to feel protected. And I want nothing more than to keep moving forward, to be there for you each and every day. And I thought a lot about, you know, my mother and like what she would think about you. And she would absolutely love you. And all she's ever wanted for me is someone who just loves me unconditionally. And who would be there for me no matter what. I mean, I know that I have that, and I love you. And I'm so appreciative for you. And the best is yet to come. I'm not going anywhere, and I want to make you happy each and every day. So, with that being said, I'm going to do it. You're doing it.
A lot of years for this.
I got it. Oh my God, it's not there.
Clear moss? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michael, look at you though. I mean, what?
We're engaged.
We're engaged.
We're engaged.
But it's like, oh my gosh. One more thing. Dan, you accept this rose.
I will accept my rose.
My final rose.
Here it is. It's wild, right? That we're here right now. But like, when you know, you know. This is how it was supposed to happen at the beginning. We saw this coming a long time ago.
We so saw this coming. I felt it.
I accepted it.
I knew it.
I accepted it. Shades on that. You're gonna hurt your wrists carrying this thing around.
Oh my god. We're engaged.
Now we need to put in the work. We're gonna have some fun too. This is when it gets exciting. This was already exciting, but let's do the damn thing.
Yeah. To the rest of our lives.
Off on a journey to the rest of our lives. I'm good. Wherever you want to go. There's so long. Coming up. Everything. In an instant. I guess we're packing it up. It's gonna stop. Get on the plane. You'll live that your time. You decide to stay. Journey is not over. What is happening? Do I want to start that process all over again? It just feels like there's some unfinished business here. What is next for us?
Period.
Are you ready?
Period.
So much safe.
We should have started there. We should have started there. I can't. Oh, she's so damn fine. Oh my God. I forgot about what just happened. We just saw Tasia. I'm sorry. That's a baddie. Y'all, that's my Virgo sister. Period. Did you see that dress? Olive skin tone. Yo, Tasia said, all right, let's talk about the engagement. I will say emphatically that engagement felt very sincere from my end. Thanks, boo. Yo, that's my sister for real. Y'all know how I give it up about Tasia. Like, I can't. Anyway, sorry, back to the engagement. Settle down. All right. So I will say that engagement felt very sincere. Dale felt sincere to me. And I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful about how sure he sounded. If he was faking it, he is a great actor. But I believed it. Do I feel like he had some pressure? Yeah. Do I feel like, he maybe had to kind of muster that up and hopefully his feelings catch up to it? That's a possibility. But based on how he came off, he felt very sincere. He sounded sincere to me. She looked really happy. The ring was massive. So I guess the contract and the money hit the direct deposit because Neil Lane said, bling. Bling. He said, which one y'all want? He said, it's an extra $20,000. It's quarantine and FedEx is charging for shipping. So it's going to be 20K more. Like, Neil Lane got his money, okay? He is doing well. But I don't know. AM said, Mom, how did you meet Dad? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. It felt more sincere to me. What do y'all think? I'm wishing them well. I'm not going to keep dragging her. I done ran it into the ground with how I feel like she should have let him do all of the work. But hey, she want to do all the work? Cool. Oh, and another thing to reinforce what I was saying about how she's the one initiating everything and how that's bad. What did she say? Oh, I felt it as soon as we met or whatever. And then he said, I accepted it. Let me repeat that. She was like, I knew it. I felt it. You were the one. Da, 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 da. In their little exit interview, he said, I accepted it. When you're getting married to your husband, do you want him to be like, oh, yeah, I just accepted it? She wore me down. Dad, mom, how did y'all fall in love? I accepted it. A whole me? Baby, you accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Words are everything. Body language is everything. Reading between the lines is everything. And I know that's something we do a lot here. But y'all got to really pay attention. This is for your own life too. You got to really listen to what someone is saying, how they're saying, and what the intention is behind it. And sometimes it's not just the words, it's what the meaning behind those words are. And based on what he said, it's just like, you wore him down, sis. Is that what you want? Cool, great, haha, cool, cool. But I would not want a husband talking about, oh, yeah, I just accepted it. Huh? What am I, a package? Excuse me? You signed for me? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, huh? Try again, sir. I'm gonna let it slide, but I'm peeping all of the signs. I think they have a good chance of lasting because he seems like someone who will just sort of accept things for what they are, and he's not like going to be looking in the world for the next person. I think he's going to give his all just based on how he's, you know, just jumped in right now. However, I think she loves him more, and so that puts her in a more susceptible position. However, um, I do think that if they don't last, it's because it won't be because he didn't put his all into it. I think he's really going to put his all into it. I trust that based on that proposal, that he's going to put his all into it. Is that like enough to marry someone who maybe didn't love you all the way as much as you did? Hey, the jury is out on that. Some people are on the fence. They feel differently about that. But personally, I will want someone who didn't accept it, but chose it, but forced my ass, got there before me. That's what I would be looking for. But hey, my name ain't Claire Moss at this point. It ain't my problem. Thank you, Tifa. Shout out to Tifa. A general in the army holding y'all together. If you haven't already liked the video, like the video. It's been on here almost 2 hours. You want to keep seeing this, support the channel. Use my hashtag. It's on the screen, BGWWTV. Hashtag it with the Bachelorette on Twitter to let them know you're watching. Share the video. And subscribe. I'm shouting out Mr. Badger on the next.
It's probably been a pretty stressful 24 hours for you guys. So, for that, I'm sorry. But Chris, what's your opinion of her sort of coming in tonight already, researching Dale? And this is so unprecedented. We've never had to do a show like this. When I did Griller, I said,
ooh, merch? Y'all want some merch? Ooh, he's not enough. Oh, interesting. Good point. Y'all are too much. I love Rachel Lindsay, though. Thank you, Mia. That's so sweet.
I know I can tell, man, you're wearing this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's just disbelief stuff. Like, I hasn't really sunk in as so what just happened. So, I don't know if I need like drinks or sleep or what, but, the ultimate goal, and I hate to say it, was to help Claire find love. And we did that. But as much as it was about her, her journey to find love, it was also about you guys. And in that regard, I do feel like you guys were cheated a little bit. We have never dealt with anything like this in the history of our show. And that's going to cause us to do something historic as well. So, gentlemen, what I'm here to tell you is that your journey is not over.
Each of you needs to make a decision. Truly think about your relationship with Claire, where you were, where your head is, where your heart is, and can you look past your feelings with Claire, that relationship and what just happened, and move on? And if you decide you can't get past this, if you decide, I've had enough, I respect that. Respect you. No hard feelings. There's not a guy in this room that won't blame me for doing that and walking away.
Chris, next question. How much time are you giving us? Like, this is hard because I opened up to somebody that I've never done. And that's tough, man. Like, so what's the time, Jimmy?
So I'll tell you what. Each of you needs to make a decision by tonight if you want to stay or you want to go. If you decide to stay, be dressed and be ready to continue your journey tonight. That's all the details I'm going to give you for now.
They're not even going to announce who it is. It's not unfair.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Like, I'm still like, what the fuck's happening? Honestly, I still haven't like fully comprehended what the hell's going on, but I hope that whatever the hell it is quickly cleans the slate for me in my head, and I can just try to like pretend that Claire wasn't a thing. There's a completely new opportunity to try to find love, which is the reason why we're here, but bringing in a bunch, and we're going to make this into some paradise type stuff.
To be honest, I don't really know how to feel. After months of thinking only about Claire, I have to now switch that. I have no idea if I can do it. Taking a shot at love is always nice. Do I want to start that process all over again? I have no idea about I really don't.
Period. Y'all are so daggone shady. I'm telling you, I never could get enough. I'm not the shady one. Y'all shady. Y'all in these comments cutting up. Period. Prisca, I'm telling you, every season they gotta assess, like, could I send myself home right now? Would I be able to sell the tea? Would I be able to sell the waist trainer, boombox? Would I be in an okay position for 2 years? Like, they are not playing. They're here for the cloud. Love? Who? Never heard of her. Little bit of everything. It's so good to see you. It's been a minute. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I see so many of the army up in here. I'm so appreciative for everybody who's been encouraging the army that isn't subscribed. Well, you're not technically in the army if you haven't subscribed. Everybody in the comments who hasn't liked, who hasn't subscribed, and you're in here encouraging everyone in here to support. I appreciate that so, so, so much. And for all the new subscribers, shout out to y'all. Y'all are an integral part of the army, and we're so happy to have you. Again, if you're joining kind of late and you don't know the format here, this is Bachelorette and Chill, hosted by me, Abby. And what we do here, we watch the show, we talk on commercials, and at the end of the episode, I invite you, the army, to sound off for the Bachelorette sound off on what you thought of the episode, what you think about, Claire, now Tasia, the men. You get to give me your raw and honest opinion right on this live. All I ask is that you turn on your video and you have good audio and good lighting, and we get into it. If you weren't here last week, we had so much fun. We had a panel of like 6 to 8 of the Army members, and y'all came in here and gave your unfiltered opinions, and it was lit. So if you did not get to experience that last week, stay on towards the end of the episode to experience it tonight. And if you have something to tell us, me, the army, get prepared to be on camera in like 20 minutes. I'll be dropping the link and putting it on the screen so you know where to join. So if you want to be a part of the sound off, get prepared now to come on after the show is over. We call it the Bachelorette Nightcap. I think I like that. I think I like Nightcap. What should we call that segment, y'all? When y'all come on here and talk mad shit, y'all, what should we call that? Leave the name in the comments. But yes, y'all, y'all, it is crazy. How do y'all feel about them not announcing that it was going to be Tasia? I feel like maybe they should have gave the guys a heads up, even though I think all of them are going to stay because again, they need to get their Instagram followers up. They've only been here for two to three episodes in their head. So, they were definitely all going to stay. I don't know. Do y'all see any of the guys leaving voluntarily at this point? I just don't see it for them. I don't see it for them. I don't see it for them. I'm ready for the comments. Do these lives save? Yes, they do. God willing. I always post them to be saved. The only reason they wouldn't be up is if they get copyright strikes, and that has happened. CC my premiere this season. And so for all of y'all who are asking, can you turn the camera, the audio, all this stuff, we have to do a lot. And I've gotten it down to a science of what gets flagged and, all that stuff. So bear with me. Army Aftermath. Tifa! Ooh, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? I love that. Oh, Ashley says she thinks they wanted the element of surprise. Good point. Good point. And please put, if you're a new subscriber, if you haven't liked already, what are you waiting for? If you haven't tweeted using BGWW, hashtag BGWWTV and The Bachelorette, what are you waiting for? If you haven't gotten your little makeup on or whatever it is, gotten your cute outfit on to come on to Bachelorette Aftermath or Army Aftermath or Bachelorette Chat, whatever we're going to call it, what are you waiting for? Get ready because we are not holding back. The Army don't hold back. We don't hold back. What is holding back? Drop if you're a new subscriber. I'm going to shout you out next commercial break. Let's get back into the show.
I don't know. I'm feeling excited. Like for me, it's excitement. That's where I'm at with this whole thing. And I know everyone's having the process, but it was. That's it sucks. I don't know, one-on-one opening up like that. This journey.
We got like backslash. Love it.
Coming out here and to really put myself in front of someone. I still do care about that. That sucks. Should not be here anymore. But I want to be honest, I don't know if I can.
Whatever, Taylor.
I'm still in the same place I was. I never did anything like that. I never really got deep with Claire.
It's so hard for me not to laugh behind this camera. Y'all look crazy.
We're heading in tonight with a little bit of unknown. Like we don't really exactly know what's going to happen tonight. For myself, I don't think it could be a better situation. I think there's a handful of guys that I'm going to be shocked if they're really truly able to come back because they did have a connection with Claire. I really don't think we gotta go say open mind, open heart. But if I was to confront a guy who still has Claire somewhat on the mind, it might be Blake. I want someone to spark
You know, he had some of that time, and I know he opened up emotionally, and I sympathize, I empathize with Jason as far as, you know, what he went through with Claire in that short time. I didn't know it was as deep as it was. Jason's struggling. I think it's just tough for him because he has to pick up those pieces so quickly, to be completely honest. If that was me, I feel like I'd be broken. Hopefully he'll, you know, take my points and bounce back and take advantage of this opportunity. There he is. It's my roommate, the Big J, the Green. Jason, I'm not gonna lie, you made me nervous for like 2 seconds. So I was like, where's Jason at? I was like, where is Jason? All right, focus is back on love. Here we go again. Boys, good to see everybody. Everybody looks great, by the way. Let me just say, you're looking sharp tonight. Said your best. Thank you. Well done. In all seriousness, it is great to see all of you here. It means a lot that everybody's taking this leap of faith and going to continue. Because you guys, to no fault of anybody, kind of a little cheated. You didn't really have an honest chance to find love. And I said, if you guys get dressed up and you show up tonight, that this journey would continue. And if you guys take this leap of faith, you will have a shot at love. That's right. You guys have a brand new bachelorette. This woman is incredible. She is smart, independent, stunningly beautiful, really kind and charismatic, wants to spend time with you guys, wants to get to know you guys, and most importantly, she really is in a place in her life where she wants to find love. So, we're going to start the Bachelorette right now, again. Yes, sir. That's cute. This is a fresh start. I'm re-energized. Everybody seems re-energized. My life at this point was kind of built on second chances. You know, I'm a guy that believes in giving second chances and taking advantage of second chances. So I'm just excited. Well, the big question. Who is she? Well, how about I just go get her and let her come in here. Ladies and gentlemen, your journey's about to begin. And again, because the next person to walk through these doors will be your new bachelorette. And possibly your wife. So good luck. Have fun tonight. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Chris. Everybody's palms are getting sweaty. I'm already sweating. I like the fact that we don't know nothing about her. Yeah. That for me is way better. It's all very equal playing field right now. We didn't start with an equal playing field, obviously. Coming into this, Claire knew more about some guys than others, but this time, it's a clean slate.
How y'all come up with this?
Feeling is like back. So we're done with that. We hate that.
Period. You see that? Hold on. Show my girl. Yes. Period. What are you doing here? Come on, face.
This is great.
I know. Hasn't hit me yet.
No. I'm so
What are you doing?
pretty.
Well, seeing you, I think.
Here.
But
Seeing me actually, does it put you at ease or does it like freak you out?
it actually puts me at ease.
Okay, good.
But it makes it like feel like this is actually like I'm not being punked or anything.
No, you're not being.
Okay.
No. I will tell you this. It is a great group of guys. Solid
going through. I can only imagine what she's going through. Like, hey, I have 16 guys here, but they weren't originally here, for me. Can they make the shift? Do you have that fear that these guys aren't going to accept you because of what happened with Claire?
I just know that this process moves very quickly, and you start to invest a lot of feelings really early on. I don't know if that's the case for some of them, and if so, I am more than happy to have that conversation with them if they don't feel like this is the right time.
Come on now.
Pray for them. I am.
I'm sending you in the next 10 seconds. You can meet your husband.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
The way that Claire described how she felt about Dale, I want it. Like, literally, like, from the moment she walks in, like, I want to, like, lock eyes and just know that, like, that's it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's a certain level of anticipation and nervousness about the whole thing. There could be someone that walks in that I'm not attracted to. It's physical attraction is an important thing to me.
This is completely blind date. Who likes a blind date? Like, nobody likes a blind date. You need to see a picture or something. Like, this is completely blind date.
She's got to be going through a lot right now, but I think more than anything, she's got to be excited because she's looking for the same thing we're looking for. I think our walls are a little bit higher, maybe a little bit stronger than what they were coming in, but that doesn't mean I'm not willing to break those down. So, we'll see.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And then, what happens next?
I'm really nervous because I haven't been in this position,
When Tayshia's journey begins.
When my fears, if they were going to be accepted as me.
Full transparency, I really wasn't even sure how to consider it. I don't know about Taysha.
Some of the guys might view me as a second choice.
Taysha, unfortunately, everything is about to change.
They have to come through with the new picture.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Today's
Come on, picture.
Claire is cooking in the kitchen. What you doing over there, Mama? Take us through the salad making process.
And that's what we're starting at.
You look so good. You look so good.
Does this make you look better?
I mean, it's hard to make you look better, but that's a nice accessory.
Can you even believe, you guys? I am engaged. Tears that have been cried. Every ounce of it has been worth it to have this ending for me.
Cheers. For the start.
I'm a woman that has found the man of my dreams because I didn't give up. And my love story is just beginning.
Kimmel's all new.
Okay, I'm getting a little bit of butterflies, butterflies. Y'all, what do we think? Are we happy for Claire? Do we think it was worth it? Let's at least give a little time. And for all of you who are joining the stream, thank you so much. I will be adding you, but I want to give time tonight to one, talk about Claire, give our thoughts on her situation, and then we could get into our excitement for Tayshia. But it is a split season, so we'll give some time to talk about Claire tonight. But what are y'all feeling? Are you excited for her? Do you think that she made a good move? I want to hear it. I want to hear it live. Okay. I see a few of y'all in this in chat. I see you. Okay. Happy love. Y'all said happy to love. Thank you for everyone who has joined and probably some of y'all who are hopping off. Again, thanks for joining. I hope you liked. I hope you subscribed if you haven't already. I hope you use my hashtag BGWWTV and share this with your friends. And I hope we'll see you next time. Actually, I know we'll see you next time. And for all y'all who want to get into some things with the Army, join the link on the screen, okay? Join the link on the stream. Because I want to hear from you. Y'all be having so much to say. It's time. Let's come say it face to face. What's good? And I'm out of liquor right now, so I kind of want to take like a pause to go get a drink. But I'm gonna be a good host. I'll be a good host to entertain y'all. Even though I really want on. A lot of y'all say you're happy for Claire. Oh, see? Yeah. I'm happy for her too. I'm happy for her too. I'm happy for her too. So if you have not, I don't know what we're calling this segment where y'all come in here and just talk bad shit and you just say what you want, we're gonna get a name for it. But the link, oh, I don't even have the link on the screen no more. But I dropped the link in the chat where you can add, here we go. So if you're looking for how to come give me your thoughts live, it is on the screen. Love you more, Tifa. Thanks for joining. So let's get into some things, imagination. Let's get into some things. Okay. I see a few of you up in here. I'm going to do one by one, and then we're going to bring everybody in. So feel free to join as you come through. All righty. Hey, Liz. Hey. Wait, I can't hear you. Why do I feel like this happens to me? Can you hear me? I can see what you're saying. I can't hear you though. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. I sound muffled, my team. You think she's pregnant already? She didn't know that fast. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me turn my off. Maite, is it still muffled? I can't hear you, Liz. Do you have a headphone in at all? You do? Nikki says muffled. I sound muffled? It does this, at least. Okay, you can't hear Liz. Let me see. Am I still muffled, y'all? I sound muffled? Okay, let me go ahead. I'm going to. Okay, how does it sound? Can y'all hear me? 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 You don't get your act together, you might have to act like. Still muffled a bit. I don't know what it is with this quality, but I'm not feeling it. Just like, okay. Says it's picking my audio up. There's an echo before adding the stream, so I don't think it was that. It's so weird. Muffled, echoey. All right, hold please. Let's see what. 1 second, y'all. Thanks for your patience. And thank you for everyone joining in. Hold please. Want to be able to hear you. Hey. How's it sounding? Y'all said log in and out. Hey, Shauna. And no spoilers. You know the drill. Can y'all hear me? She can never be me. Ooh, y'all said yes. Sounds good. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Who said restart it? Who said join in and join out? Y'all did that. Unplug the computer and plug it back. It works. Perfect. Okay. So, okay, let's try to bring Liz back on. Let's see.
My mic should be working.
Hey, come on, Mike. Working. I can hear the people here, Liz.
It's working. Yay.
Hi, Liz.
Hey.
Good to see you again on this fine Thursday, not Tuesday this time.
I know, right? Cheers to that. I'm drinking champagne.
You see? I see, because if I would have made a drink, y'all would be talking to the pegboard. But I'm just trying to be a good host. So give me all of your thoughts. What did you think about the proposal? Did you think it was genuine?
For Dale, I think he had help writing it, maybe a little bit, a smidge, but I think he just gets Claire. Like he's in it. He gets her vibe. He's just going. He's rolling with it. But I think he's actually genuine. Like he genuinely likes her. And I think he's the type of guy that he's a little too reserved to go get the girl. So someone like Claire, like, I got you, I bagged you, now you're coming with me. She's the caveman. It's
so
like alpha. Universal, you know.
Someone said he's not an alpha, like he's a beta. Yeah, so she's the alpha.
He's not
you said that. I thought that was smart.
He's not an alpha. He's completely a beta, and betas are like that. They're waiting for the person to come up and take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's an alpha. Just, I mean, like, think about it. She really is.
You're so right. Like, she totally is taking control of everything. Like, she definitely has this on lock.
Yeah.
Made her decision, confident in her decision, and was like, you can catch up if you want to, but we're getting engaged. So as long as you get there by the engagement time, we're good.
I was concerned that Blake would like interfere and not let this happen. I really did. Like, everyone thought I was joking that he might have like kidnapped Dale and lock him in a room or something. I really thought that Blake would have gotten a little hysterical and would have gone after Dale. That would have been great.
Oh my gosh.
Blake's the one that he went and got all those books. He was the one that broke all the rules and contacted her. Like, Blake was because Blake's an alpha. Blake's an alpha.
You just really are putting, my whole mindset has changed. I'm like, you're so right. That is definitely it. They're both alphas. They know what they want. He was the most vocal about, like, can I move past this? He really was invested.
He was invested. And not only that, but in the long run, two alphas, unless they become a power couple, which I don't think Claire wants that. She wants someone to be like, it's all about me.
Right.
My cheerleader, which is Dale.
That's true.
He's her like anything you want. Yeah. And when you pointed out his verbiage of I accepted it, clearly, yes, he does. He does. He's like, yeah, I'm Team Claire. Whatever she wants, I'm down for it. I have nothing else to say.
No, for real though. He's just like, I'm here. Okay. It's all you. Okay.
He's
wow.
He's just like, whatever Claire wants, Claire can have. I'm just like, that cute footage at the end and everything together. That's adorable. Them playing house. I just hope that, You
hope it works.
It works. I just hope it works. That she doesn't become this monster demanding, like, you didn't say yes to this. And he's like, I nodded.
I don't know what to
Don't beat me, Claire.
No, I swear that is the
Mommy dearest.
no, mommy. Liz, I'm coming back. Hold on. I can't. Who we going to? Let's see. Come on, Bray. Come on.
Hello, my
Hello.
people. I have missed you all. Hello.
Hi.
You know, this episode, I went live on my Facebook Live.
What was they saying? What was you saying?
Well, I was saying a lot of things. I was very animated because I'm just like, I understand that these guys gave their all, but at some point in time, you also have to deal with the reality of it is a once in a lifetime thing to find the love of your life. I think the way that she went about it, though, I think that was wrong. So I think that there are two camps.
Which part?
I think there's two camps, honestly. I think by the way, can everybody hear me? Because last time I sounded muffled and I saw the comments that no one could hear me last time. So am I good?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear?
Okay.
Braylon? But then again, I think I thought when I listened back, my sound was muffled. I was like, wow, StreamYard.
Okay. But
I can hear you okay.
I just wanted to make sure. But no, I feel like there's two camps. There's the camp of these guys gave everything up for you. But then there's the other camp of, you know what? Life is too short. You found the love of your life. So I feel like those are the two camps. So I'm in the middle, but overall I am happy for Claire. And here's the thing, I feel like nobody really hates Dale. And like I said, I feel like the guys don't hate Dale. Because honestly, if they really hated him, they would have went in on him. Now I do think it was disrespectful of the guys to not say that, hey, I'm happy for Dale. I want at least one of us to go over and be like, hey, you know what? Even though this was too fast for us, dude, you're a human being. You were classy to us, and you deserve love. Like that should have been done. But on the same token, they had a Q-tip through their thoughts, that you so eloquently said. So they're in their feelings.
But, that's a really good point. But do you think they got the chance to see him? Because you know how they start to separate them once stuff changes. Yeah. So I'm wondering, when they pulled him that time, was he able to go back to the house?
You know, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. And like I said, me and you had a very deep dive after that episode. And I said to you that they shoot 12-hour days. Like sometimes it'll be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And y'all think I'm joking, but you can go on YouTube for behind the scenes video and Chris Harrison interviews. Like the first night, they don't stop until at least 7 a.m. because it's just an all night party of the limos and the entrances and the cocktail parties and the rose ceremony. So you know what? They may not have been able to talk to Dale, but I hope that they're men enough. And I think, and like it's a good group of genuine guys. I think they're men that they're man enough to message him on Instagram or even call him. You know, and honestly, because Claire has found the love of her life, I think The Bachelorette and ABC and Warner Horizon, which is the actual production company who produces the show, ABC just puts it on. But I think they can break the rules to allow them to message Dale because he deserves support too.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I am curious about the tell-all though next week because
they're going to do a tell-all.
Well, I mean, it's at the end. It was Chris Harrison, Dale, and Claire. It was at the end of the episode, and so I'm very curious because Chris was like, "Did you lose your nation?" And I'm just like, I don't think Chris has ever had to ask that question before. And by the way, his facial reactions, like all night, like, hang on, let me turn on my light real quick. Okay, actually, that made it worse. Okay, I'm gonna give Chris that. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, behind your phone.
Like that? Or okay, can y'all is that better?
All the way behind your phone.
Hang on.
Like above your phone.
Like that?
It looks like it's behind you. Is it in front of your phone or behind your phone?
No.
Yeah, it looks good. That looks better.
Okay. So let me give the reaction. So that's his outside. What? No. My job is supposed to be easy. I give love that we will never find. I get a paycheck, and people are supposed to love me. What is going on?
I'm about to kick you out. You can't be this accurate.
All right. Hey, look. Let me come back for the whole group chat.
You can't be this.
Let me come back for the whole.
You can't be that accurate. You can't be that accurate. You can't give it to us like that. No, you didn't even prep us. You just
Lord Jesus.
Accurate. Hit us really.
Well, let me come back with the whole group. I hope our girl comes through tonight because I'm really curious. I hope so too.
Come on now, the link. If y'all are trying to join and give me your thoughts, the link is in the chat. Yes. And I'll go ahead and post it again. But we're gonna bring it back to the group 1 second. Mm-hmm. Come on, Nikki. What you give it to me?
I feel bad because I am not on the same positive wavelength as everyone else.
Oh, that's okay. We love that even more. We're all like kumbaya, and you're like burn it to the ground. Let's do it.
Well, I was like rolling my eyes, like I wanted to gag when they did that little montage at the end of them like acting cute in the kitchen. I was like I'm just like, ew.
Nikki, you hate love that much?
I don't love to you? I don't. Like, I have a happy relationship, but like, just watching it, it just seems so like over. Like, it just doesn't seem natural, and maybe I'm just like a hater, but like. I'm like gagging. I'm like, ew, like you guys are so over the top and like this is annoying. Like I feel like Dale just kind of did whatever he thought made him look good and like said what she wanted to hear. I'm like, how are you able to like propose to someone that quickly? Like it all seemed very strange and weird, and I don't think it's going to last. But.
Okay. Since you are not optimistic about this lasting, how long do you give them? And who do you think breaks it off?
I don't think Claire will break it off because she's clearly obsessed with him. So I think it's going to be Dale, and I'm going to give it a year.
Okay. A year, solid. Oh, that's
not bad. I feel like a year is a good point to figure out if you're really like in love with somebody and if you see yourself marrying them.
Okay. So you feel like
that's what I think, at least, especially like at her age. I think he's like 32, so he's like 7 years younger than her, and I think like at that age point, a year is a good amount of time.
Definitely. And you don't think in that year he's gonna be like,
no,
this is who I want.
I feel like if he watches the way she acted behind, like from the show, I think he'd be like, wow, I don't know what I'm in for. Like,
I'm actually certain she cut the cable off. Like, I don't think they have any TVs in their house. I think social media and any videos on YouTube have been blocked. I think she's vehemently like, block. He can't see this.
I honestly feel like she's a deeply insecure person. And I feel actually sorry for her because like when she was talking about how she used to beg for love, I'm like, you're so embarrassing. Like this is like, keep this to yourself. Like this is stuff that you tell your best friends, not you know, like the whole nation can see you. Like that is embarrassing. And like who wants somebody who's begging for love? Like that shows that you're insecure and you'll take what you can get. Like
I wasn't gonna say it, but because I feel like I drugged her all night. That is so embarrassing. Ooh, Jeff.
It's embarrassing. It's like insecure. I feel sad for her that she's 39 and still is so insecure and is always searching for validation because she's never gonna find all the validation to make her happy. Like what happens when they get into a fight? Is she gonna break down and go crazy and think that? Because it is going to happen. It's not all going to be like sunshine and roses.
That's true. Or always take whatever he says. Like, just because she's afraid of losing him, she'll just kind of like, whatever. Like, you're right. She doesn't feel like she can own her feelings. If she's hurt about something, she won't want to push the envelope too much, because when you're not in a position of feeling either equal or being empowered in a relationship, when you're the one who gave up your power, you're going to do everything you can to stay in that person's graces. And that's why I'm scared for her. I don't know if she could really go there with him, because maybe she'll be afraid to lose him. And that's a terrible place to be. It just shows a lot of insecurity. And I think it's just going to put her in a really bad spot with him. Luckily, he's not the type of guy that I think will take advantage. But who wants to be in that type of relationship? Come on now. Let it be at least equal.
I feel like a relationship should be like a safe haven. Like, someone, because I feel like she wants like her knight in shining armor, her Prince Charming, but I feel like any like stable relationship or marriage or whatever is really like someone that you're best friends with. Like, it's not always going to be like butterflies and happiness and whatever. Like, I feel like should be like based on a best friend type of. I'm not sure if I'm coming, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not always be like good all
romantic and you should be like, have a good foundation.
I definitely feel like it's very lust driven. Like, she didn't waste any time. Like, I don't know if they had sex or anything, but it certainly alluded to it. And I'm
for sure. What? You think she wasn't getting that dick that night? I'm sorry. It is what it is. He dropped it off.
I literally my eyes were bleeding at that point. I was just like, ew. I was like, I don't want to see her in bed with him. Like, clearly you can tell I don't think her shirt was on. I'm like, she just makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I feel like secondhand embarrassment for her.
You ain't have to drag her.
It's like she's so desperate for him. It's like she was just ready to
Oh my God, Nikki, I'm coming back. Hold on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hi. Oh, hi, can you hear me?
Okay, wait, what is your name?
You can call me Eva.
Eva. Oh, I like that. Come on now.
Yeah. I have a few things that I was like thinking about. One is like, I don't want to lose sight of the fact that maybe production had something to do with how intense she felt about him and how quickly. Like, I don't know that she would have given up that fast.
I totally agree with you, because just the way that Chris, I felt like he was planting the seeds, not only planting, but fully sowing and pulling the weeds out, like really rushing her to get to the place where she was like admitting, being in love with him, wanting the engagement, wanting to give up the show. Like, there is an element of this felt a little forced on the production side. It felt like and I guess I said it on the stream, it felt like they maybe weren't getting what they wanted from the season, just from a show perspective. And we're like, the best case scenario is you get up out of here right now. So whatever we can do to hurry this along and save the show, we will do.
Yeah, I thought like maybe they would like just put them in a room for the rest of the season, and like we would like catch up with them here and there. I didn't expect them to like push them into an engagement that fast. Like, that was just so like not fair. It's like almost abusive. No. Like, who thinks that that's okay?
No, I totally agree. I feel like no, I feel like they definitely pushed them, because if we even compare it to Colton and Cassie, they were so gung-ho letting him, let them not get engaged. They didn't force it. So why did they have to force it this time? Like, that lets me know they definitely felt, like we want to wrap this up with a bow.
Yeah, it felt like the first part of this was so disjointed too. It's like, what day was what date? What thing was happening? Like, they just made it feel like such a confusing situation for like everybody. Like, nobody knew what the heck was going on the whole time. Like, it feels odd. It feels odd, and it definitely has that vibe of like you're just like watching somebody do all the things that you promised that you were not going to do. Like, I'm never going to rush that fast into a relationship ever again. I promise I won't do it. And we're all like, she's doing it. She's doing it.
No,
she's running that fast. She's doing it.
That's honestly why, as much as I want to say all of my criticism with my chest, like with my whole heart, I really try to, in the back of my head, give some level of grace and wonder, like, could I be that person? Like, because the worst thing is to talk all this shit and then you get in that situation and it's like you turned into what you said you wouldn't. So I definitely feel like we, all y'all, the army, me, we can be empathetic, but I just can't see myself 100% diving into, and I'm not going to say forcing the guy to propose, but like you kind of forced the situation and then you gave up your huge opportunity. Like, y'all could have got there.
She's so just one of those people
have been in this position.
Yeah, she's just one of those people that doesn't know how to have a calm relationship. So I think it's so easy to like have the ick, like other people have been saying, like she had the ick for the other guys so bad that it was just like, how is she gonna fake this? How is she like, because she was just turned off of them, you know?
Yeah.
So turned off of them. So I don't know. It would have been hard. And I think that is honestly like, you know, the guys couldn't ask for better, right? Like, if you don't like me, I'm glad. It's like, let's just draw it.
Right. Like, let's just drop the issue.
Yeah. I wish they would have showed us more of her.
Yeah.
I was like so waiting for that. What do you think they're gonna do? You think the guys are gonna like all just fall head over heels for her?
I hope so. My optimism wants to say yes, but I feel like once they hear it's her, I feel like they're gonna at least give it a chance. I don't know about. This is why it's such a weird position to be in, coming in the middle like this. It's like, as much as there's always going to be that doubt from me, and I'm sure from Tasia, where it's like, would you have really come if it was me that they announced initially? Like,
yeah, because you never think you're that good. Yeah. Even though we all look at her and we're like, you're a baba.
Right. It's just like, how could you ever doubt? But who would?
She's like the hero. She's literally the hero. She is the champion right now. Everybody's
so many people been like, oh my God, queen. Like, people are here for her.
We're so ready for it to be over. I know. We're so uncomfortable. Like, nobody can even watch their TVs. We're like, is Taysha on yet?
Like,
can I look?
We're ready for the olive undertones and the green dress and the queenness. We're so prepared.
You know, the one guy said that I thought was really important was that this is so different because they had a chance to know her and she had a chance to know them beforehand, which is like never happened before, really. And so there's all of these preconceived ideas that I think allowed her to fall as fast as she did, which, you know, I think, like they were saying, like, this is sort of like a fresh start for a chance for the real journey to happen, where it's like we're meeting each other firsthand. Neither of us really knows each other, and it's all equal, you know?
That's a good point. It's almost like their chance at a true, I guess, what we know of what the show should be experience, Bachelorette experience. Like, they actually get that with Tasia versus, you know, coming out and then they had to cancel production for however long and quarantine and come back. Like, they behind the scenes have gone through a lot that they're not depicting through the show. And so that's a really good point, that maybe this is their chance to get a true sense of what it feels like to be on The Bachelorette without going in blind.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. Well, the guy, he said that, and I think it was really true. And I think it shows what that kind of like surprise factor has in these people meeting each other, which we don't get with like Bachelor in Paradise anymore, any of that stuff, because they're all, you know, talking
prior. They know who's going.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know how it goes. It's like y'all
be so fun.
We know.
So fun.
Oh, no, for real. Oh my gosh. No, I love y'all are really all bringing like that's so true. Like, I really do feel like maybe this is their chance at that experience, and are they owed that? They deserve it. They spent their time, they've quarantined, they done had swabs all up and through their thoughts. They deserve a chance. And Tasia, I think she deserves way more than this, but hey, I'll reserve my comment.
And she's so relevant and relatable right now. It's just like it just like, no offense to Claire, but she's just a little bit like out. No, I don't want to say anything too bad. It's just like,
she's just outdated.
Yeah,
out of stock.
Yeah, exactly. a little bit. This is really like fresh and it feels right. It's like you know. But we didn't know that because they picked Claire before the world changed. So now we have somebody that represents the world a little bit better.
I agree, and I think that just goes to show that's always been the case. She's always been an option, but it took sort of this unrest and our demands, truly being met with action happening in the world for it to be clear that all these options you've had have been there. They've been there. She's been there. Mike has been there. There's been so many very relevant and great options, and they still would choose someone. No offense to her. I mean, I think her storyline is interesting. I didn't watch back when Juan Pablo was Bachelor, but I do know the outcome of that. And so it's like, cool, I want to root for you. I don't know too much about you, but to know that Tasia is here, and everything she already brought such class, such excitement. I'm like, how could you even?
I think if she can get past, I think if she can get past like the unique circumstance, she is going to be so playful and like so open and flirty and like be willing and wanting for all the attention from all of them. Because like it's not that hard to take attention from lots of dudes. Like it's really not, So I think she's going to be really good in that way, and we're just going to feel the connection for them, all of them.
For sure. Team Tay. Okay, I'm coming back. Hold on. We're going to bring you back to the group. Let's see.
Hi, Abby. How you doing, girl?
What is that from? Girl,
how you doing?
I get to see your face.
Yes, I was trying to figure out for the longest time. I'm like, there's so many messages going by, so I'm like, she's not going to see my message.
Of course I'm going to see it. This is Jay. What's up? Okay,
this was an episode.
I haven't been saying your name wrong this whole time. Please.
Shauna, it's okay. Shauna's fine. Shauna's fine. Whatever.
What is it? No.
My name is Shauna, but
Shanna?
No difference. Yeah.
Shanna? No, it is a difference. You prefer Shanna?
Well, that's my mom called me Shauna.
So. Shauna?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is then. That's what it is.
This was an episode, girl.
You joined.
This is an episode.
What's up?
I felt
what you thinking?
I'm going to be honest. I felt a little cringe when I watched him propose, only because of the fact that I felt it was so produced and they made him kind of like forced to, propose to her and stuff like that. So it was hard to watch. And I screamed as soon as Tasia came out the car. So it was like, you're supposed to enjoy that moment. So when somebody proposes, and I didn't get the same reaction.
That's so true. And then they put it at the end of the episode, like, don't do that.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
Do that.
So I was very upset about that, and I felt bad for the guys, but I mean, I'm happy for them now.
Right.
Except they don't seem exactly excited to see Tasia, so I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till next week.
You think so?
I got off of what's his name? Oh my gosh, that guy there with that smile. What's his name? Oh my gosh. I can't remember his name. I'm just the one who
I don't know any of the guys.
Blake.
To be honest.
Blake. You're right, Blake.
I just know because y'all put their names in the comments.
I don't even know their names. To be honest with you, I've been watching this since Trista season, okay, from the get-go.
Yeah.
I'm a Bachelor fan. And I know nothing about these guys.
Me either.
I don't know.
That's what, like, this has never happened where I struggle this bad.
This is very hard for me.
Like, their name.
But I'm happy that it's Tasia now. We can move on. I like Claire. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I do. But I mean, I was kind of iffy in the beginning because I mean, you don't, she's been a long time since she's been in the scene, so you don't know where her head's at, right? I mean, yeah, she's very independent, but she likes to be validated, like everybody says. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of girls probably do like to have that guy like really embrace it or embrace the woman, so to speak.
Yeah.
And show for them, like she always calls it. But it is what it is. But honestly, Abby, thank you so much. You entertain me every week for like the last 2 years.
Y'all are
other than last year, I was kind of upset. I was like, Abby's not here. I need Abby. I'm like, I was
for Peter?
Upset, but it's okay.
Y'all, I told y'all, you've been rocking with me. You know how I go.
I've been rocking with you for 2 years.
I said, if they play like this again, I'm out of here. And what did they do? Bring Peter instead of Mike? I said, y'all can catch me next year. I'm not.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. I couldn't wait till it was over, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully, Tasia, cross fingers that she will do amazing on her season.
She has no choice.
I know, but the guys are kind of iffy. I don't know.
No.
I'm a fan of Easy. I like Easy.
Me too. I like him too. He's cute. No, okay, wait. Back to your comment on the proposal. You really didn't think it so you really don't think maybe they encouraged him, but he took the action?
He did a good job, don't get me wrong. It's just that I felt like, if I'm going to get proposed, I want the man to really think and put his own thoughts into it and say, I want to marry this girl, instead of somebody coming and telling me to go and marry the girl, or she wants a ring, or you're going to have to propose. It just felt forced to me in that sense where it was not genuine from he just wants to propose to her. If I get married, I want a guy to propose to me.
We're on the same page. And you know what? You're so right. He did have a good speech, but when he actually got on the knee, all he said was, "Will you marry me?" Like there was no extra salt.
Such and such. Oh, you've impacted me. They've only known each other for the two episodes that we've watched, so it's very hard for a guy who's not really as invested, like you say, as she is into him. It's not going to come off as genuine.
That's true. He did what he could with what he had.
Exactly, because when you see Rachel and Brian, he had the time to get to spend with her, have those dates.
I really would like to speak to all of the Rachel and Brian haters. We would like line one.
I'm sorry. I was a Peter fan.
And that's what I'm saying. I thought y'all said something, but everything, and it's crazy for everybody who's been following. All of the couples that I've called have worked. All of the ones I said didn't work, none of them worked. I promise you, I would watch my old streams and be like, damn.
Yeah, but see, I'm a spoiler, and that's why I don't spoil it for you guys. I just listen and I wait out. I have a habit of
love that. I love that you come on and you just, you add what's going on in this week. I know we had a lot of that going on. Normally I've been blocking spoilers, but it's pretty much like everybody knew she's on her way out. As far as Tasia, I have no clue what happens with her.
They made it obvious anyways they made it obvious from the first intro to me.
Yeah, that
it was like, okay.
Yeah, that was
you guys should have waited out a little bit, just a little bit. Give us a little bit of that urge to want to know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It was just kind of fast. I'm happy.
I'm telling you, they wrapped her out of there. I truly think that they saw the writing on the wall and that she didn't want to leave. I think they were like, please, Sa, please come propose to
And the way Chris came in the room, like you said, it was just so random. Nobody was expecting to come to the room. He's like, knock. Yeah, so can we talk? How you doing? How you feeling?
So scared. Did you see that scene? He said, me? I thought we was all going home.
Exactly.
He looked scared. Oh my gosh.
I can't even. I felt bad for those guys because they're like, what?
It's the show? Funny. I can't. Oh my god. Shauna. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say Rich. Are you sure?
It's okay. I love it when you even say my name on here. I'm like, she called me out and said, hey, I'm so excited. I don't care if she called me Shauna.
Okay, wait, is this Shauna now? Because Stasia, I was calling her the Stasia for the longest, and I'm like, how you let me call you that for 2 years? How? Wait, Shauna. Not Shauna. Shauna.
I actually like it pronounced Shauna better than Shana because I don't. My mom named me, so I kind of prefer it that way. You know, when you have no choice but to stick with the name, you have to, you have to deal with it. Oh my gosh, I see myself on my TV.
Yeah,
watching you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look crazy.
You see what's happening now? I'm coming back. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna add you to the group.
All right.
Avalon.
Hey, baby.
Hey, boo.
What's poppin'?
You looking good?
Yes, my dear. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you this fine Thursday
doing good.
evening?
I'm doing good.
You sipping on something?
Blake and Jason should have left.
Get right to it.
Those two, they really was investing in Claire. They wanted her.
Yeah. So you don't think
other guys, they was kind of iffy. The other guys, they take anybody, you know. But Blake and Jason, they should have left. I would have more respect for them if they had left.
That's true. I agree as far as us respect the respectability factor. But do you feel like then they close themselves off to like a potential happy ending for, them?
No, because the way Blake and Jason was acting, I really believe that they was investing in Claire. I do.
I know. But do you
other
feel
guys
like
are kind of iffy, like I said, but Blake and Jason, huh?
Do you feel like they owe her like their loyalty in a way after like she made her choice?
I think that once you fall in love with somebody, you can't just cut that off like that. You know, when you fall in love, you have a spirit of love for someone, or really deeply care for somebody. You just can't cut that off in less than, what did Chris Harrison give him? 12 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't cut that off.
He was like,
what kind of mess is this? I hate the way they treat these guys. I'm serious. I hate the way they treat these guys. That the whole process I hate.
You know what? The resort must be so expensive that they're like, we have no extra nights for any of you. You get 4 hours, or we're wrapping this whole thing up. This is expensive.
Well, at the end of the day, let me know. What you mean? At the end of the day, let you know. You took like 4 months of my life out of my life. But I gotta let you know in 8 hours.
They gave them 2 business minutes.
I mean, that's crazy. No,
it's ridiculous.
I hate that. And this, did he say I accepted it or I expected it? What did he say when she proposed to him?
He said, I accepted it.
I thought he said I expected it. That's what I thought he said, I expected it.
No, because she was like, oh, when we met, I knew from the start. And instead of him saying the same thing, something like that, like, oh, when I saw you, or when I knew it was going to, he said something like that in his proposal. When I saw it was going to be you, I was excited. He said like nice things, but she was the one that was like, I was in love with you. I saw it from the beginning. And he was like, yeah, I accepted it. Huh?
I thought he said I expected it. Okay.
I heard it. Maybe I need to rewatch it because I've been spewing that.
He treated like he's gonna flu. He treated like he's gonna. Wait, look. He treated like he's gonna flu shot. I expected it. Like, okay, get the flu shot. Come on. I expected it as a job. I expected getting the flu shot. That's what he sounded.
He was like, all right. I was like, what is this? A package? You signed for it? What you talking
about? They don't offer you a job. They offer you to marry this woman here.
They didn't even have to offer. You're supposed to want it so bad that you pursue it, not just accept it. Like, what are you talking about?
His energy was all off.
You dragging that man down the aisle or what? Just let us know. Blink once if you need help.
Girl with a gunshot barrel. Yes. Yeah, you're right. With a gunshot barrel.
A
right there.
literal shotgun wedding.
He did say that man did not say he loved her. She lied to Chris Harrison. He did say he loved me. Chris Harrison's like, okay, helpful, okay, back up. He didn't say he loved her after they was at dinner that night. She gonna tell out Chris Harrison he did say he loved me.
I can't.
I'm like, what you?
Oh my gosh, I'm not about to, you know what?
Chris Harrison like, you just blew up the whole thing. Forget it.
My bachelorette is Tasia. I don't know about that. My bachelorette is
too. But see, that's what they get. We from the beginning, Abby, you, and the rest of the Bachelor Nation, we wanted Tasia from the beginning. That's what they get.
That's what I'm saying. They don't listen. And that's the thing where it was like, I keep saying, I'll keep wanting to be like Shauna, I'm gonna get it right. That's what we were saying as far as why I was gone last season. All of y'all on me like, "What? Come back, come watch Peter." I had warned so many times, like they keep every year just picking a bachelor or bachelorette that we definitely didn't ask for. And Peter was one of those situations where it's like you had so many good options. You had Tyler, you had Mike, and you go with Peter, the pilot, who can't literally call water. Like he can't call a wall what it is, what it is. Like
still live in the house with his mama.
Silly.
Still live in the house with his mama now. And you're a pilot. Make all kind of money, but you live in the house with your mama. What kind of mess is this?
That's what I'm saying. They should have known from them that man, he's not serious. He's not serious. And that's who you chose to lead an entire season over great options. Like, you don't care. You don't care. I'm not investing. And look what happened. Now he done dated half this cast. Like, you're not serious. Go sit down somewhere. It just doesn't make any sense. So they do it again, and now here she is to clean up the mess. It's not fair to her. It's just not.
But did you see Kenny? Kenny is my spirit animal. I love some Kenny now.
Which one is Kenny?
The one that they say like a prom date. The one that said like a prom date.
Oh yes.
Kenny, my spirit animal. Kenny said, "Can I ask you? Have you been talking to?" He said he rubbed his chin. Have you been talking to Dale before you?
Let's just have a quick question.
And Kenny like, you need to apologize to everybody here. Kenny was on it. I said, "Go ahead, Kenny. Get that foot on that butt. Get that foot in that butt. Just go ahead, Kenny."
Kenny be like,
Kenny was all up in there.
He's like, "We ain't gonna press you right after this, but can you just let us know what y'all talking?"
No, please. Did you talk to? I said, "Go ahead, Kenny."
Y'all was
Kenny, my spirit animal. Girl, please. Yeah, you know, Kenny look like, okay.
God, I can't.
What'd you say?
These comments.
Girl.
Yo, Avila, why you always gotta come in here and turn it up like this?
Girl, please, I told the truth. I ain't got time for no lies. I'm too old to tell lies. I got more life behind me than ahead of me. I ain't got time for no lies. When you got more life behind you than ahead of you, you got time for no lies.
That is so bad. Oh my God.
That's the truth. Somebody, that boy, what's his name? Braylon was talking about the Claire, talking about Claire Pongs and all kinds of stuff like that. The Claire Pongs, Clarency and all that stuff. And I thought about it later, he missed one. Dale should have been clairvoyant to get this woman out of his life.
Come on,
in the future, it's gonna be gone.
Come on, dictionary. Give us a synonym. What's up? What else? I can't.
He's gonna last. This ain't gonna last.
Clarity, clearance, clairvoyance.
Yeah, he be clairvoyant. Get this woman out of his life. Girl, please. I ain't got time for this mess.
Yo, Avila, you're not gonna. Yo, I'm coming back. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Caleb, thanks for waiting. Caleb.
Oh my God.
Where you at? What you doing? Thank you, boo. Oh my goodness. Where you at? Where you headed? What you thinking? Give it to me. I know you're gonna give it to me.
Tasha. That was my favorite part. I'm sorry. But listen.
So you just gonna skip over 4 weeks of my life just like
pew. I'm kinda happy for Claire.
You're kinda happy. Why are you kinda happy?
Because I think production really made Dale propose to her. It wasn't like a true proposal, like every other one has been in the past.
Really?
I don't think they're gonna last like a year. Honestly, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 months or something, and then they're gonna break off.
Nikki said 1 year, and do you think Dale or her will break it off?
I think Dale will break it off.
4 months? Damn. Okay. Okay. So you feel like they made him propose. Do you think any of it is real? Like he feels anything?
I feel like the connection is kind of real, but I feel like when Chris asked her if they were talking before filming, that she was lying about that, because there's no way they had that connection like that. Like, no way they had that true connection in 12 days.
I kind of started to believe that they weren't talking. I was like, okay, you both have your story on straight.
Yeah.
Maybe you are just this crazy.
But I'm ready to see Tayshia. I'm ready to see. I just liked what she was talking about when she walked out the limo, and that, like, she's ready to give guys a shot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I kind of hope they give some new guys or something. Not just those 16 guys that are still there. Give us something else to hope for.
They better not do our girl like that.
Yeah, Blake should have left, I think.
So he's going to stay? Is that the consensus?
Yeah. Blake's going to stay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as much as we want to say, oh, these guys, like, I know Avalon was just saying that, and I was kind of playing devil's advocate, being like, well, she made her choice, so what does he owe her loyalty for? But as much as they want to say they were so in love, they can't see past that person, you sure were ready to stay for a new one. Yeah. So it's so hard to really believe these guys. Like, I don't know.
I can't remember. There's one guy I think that's really good for Tayshia. I can't remember what his name is. I think it's that
a lot of people are calling Bennett.
I don't think I think he has a chance, but I don't think he's going to be her last pick.
I couldn't even tell you what their names are, so I'm really trying to remember. Riley?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's this little black guy. He has like a huge haircut, a little haircut.
Easy?
No, not Easy.
I'm like, he not little. Is it Kenny?
I'm trying to remember. He was talking at the end of it.
It's not right. Liz, is it Riley? Liz says Riley.
I think it actually might.
I don't know. I need the sheet they give the Bachelorette on night one with all their names and pictures, because I suck this year. I will be like, who is this?
I remember the name
and I'll miss it.
Like, the only people I remember now is Yosef. That's the only person I remember.
Because Yosef cursed the hell out. He's the most popular off this season. How many followers he got? Yosef was like, I told y'all to get out while you can. Yosef was like, I told y'all. That's crazy that his name is more relevant than half these guys.
I love Tayshia's little picture thing they made at the end of that promo.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
They got to give her own promo now. They got to give her something.
They do. That was my question early on. I was like, I hope they're going to promote it all over again, put it on the social, switch the handle out, call it her season. Like, hello.
I think they will.
No, I love it. I love it.
But I don't want to spoil something, but I think something's going on with Claire and Dale still, but I don't know how to say it because I don't know why. I looked something up and she was spotted out with her wedding ring still on I can't remember when they filmed, but that means they've been together for a while.
I can see them staying together. I mean, I think, at least up until now, when did they stop shooting? A couple months back, maybe 2 months?
Yeah, I think they stopped shooting in July.
Damn, that was a while ago. August, September, October. That's a good amount of time ago.
5 months. 5 months.
4. It's been that long. This year has gone by so fast. I swear I was hearing them filming. That felt like yesterday. Wow. Oh, they are currently filming The Bachelor, so that's probably why there's.
Tayshia is the cutest bachelorette we've gotten. Tayshia looked great.
Like, who? I'm telling you, it's just like, that's why it's so disappointing to be a backup. It's like,
yeah, it is.
You a backup? No, that's not your portion, honey. No.
I actually wanted. There was only one girl, I think, from Peter's season that could have been the Bachelorette, and that was Maddie. It's because she did have a dramatic thing in that.
I didn't know who that is.
I think she could have been the one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to do group chat. Hold, please. All y'all petty Abby Army. Yep. Every single one of y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, everybody.
I disagree.
Hey, y'all. What's good, Army? This is a beautiful. Look at all y'all. Just
ain't that beautiful girl? That was so nice.
Y'all, you know what I'm about to ask you.
Hey, Caleb. Hey, Liz. Hey, Brian.
Let me see if I can put the name.
Huh?
Oh my god. Y'all.
And Dale.
Yeah, girl, I got it right here. I see you, Liz. I got it right here. Here you go.
Cheers. Yo. Okay.
Go ahead, girl. I see you over there, girl.
Oh my god. See, I can't drink.
See, what we're not gonna do. So I know we're talking a lot about Team Tay-Tay. We all love Tasia. But as we are all together, we do have to give a little bit of time for Claire. Now, the first question I'm going to pose to the group is, and I know we've asked individually, but do we think that proposal was forced?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all not optimistic at all.
Yes. Yes.
I think he would have eventually done it, but I mean, he was put on the spot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's how he rolls. He's just like, okay, I'll just go do it. Wasn't really in my time frame, but okay.
The producers
probably accepted
it. He was like, all right, I guess I was going to do it in 2 years, but we're here, right?
I accepted it.
Make it a 10-year engagement.
That's those ghetto engagements. Engaged for 10 years. That's some ghetto engagements.
Yo.
But you know what? Claire, if she doesn't get married in a year, she's going to make herself get pregnant. And then...
Yeah, you know she is.
Trap him.
She is. That's how she rolls.
She going to give him a trap baby?
Yeah, you know she is.
Of course she is. She doesn't want to have a kid at 42. She's going to make sure she's going to get pregnant soon.
Oh my god!
I never thought
of it. Cash baby all the way. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's hashtag fakest engagement ever.
Quickest engagement ever. There was like majority of engaged couples move wedding to 2023. Claire was like, I think not.
Girl, please.
Here's the Zoom link. We're getting married in 2020 this year.
She got her bridal gown, everything already laid out, girl. Please, she's already done.
Okay. Speaking of the bridal gown, can we just give it up to Neil Lane and how smooth he is? Because when I saw that call, Chris Harrison and Neil Lane, I'm like, you know what? When I get famous, I need Neil on my phone on speed dial as a friend.
For real.
Because, like, for him to get a ring that quick for an engagement, like, come on, really?
Was that already planned? Like, did
that's
you?
what I'm saying. I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because to get a ring.
Well, Neil Lane, like, he's surprised.
He was
Neil
surprised.
Was like, why are you calling me?
I'm supposed to be talking
why
to you.
Are you FaceTiming me?
I'm supposed to be talking to you during the final two, not now.
Yeah.
She didn't even get
he said, Neil Lane said, already?
Are they not going to do any kind of like meet the families this season?
Well, what's the hometown for? When you've already chosen.
Skip that step.
So probably do
That's a good point.
I think on Taysh's season they made. I don't know about this one.
They got to, right? Give her that at least.
I think Claire was like, nope, we can call them Zoom. We can do that. Let's skip that. Is that going to hold things up? All right, we can skip it.
She wanted to skip everything. Yeah, she's like, I take Dale, get married, have my kid, we're good to go.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I can't get over it being like, So, what's your parents' names?
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. She gonna chastise the other man for not knowing nothing, but she gonna tell Dale everything, right?
Yeah, that's
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so true.
You know what? Honestly, if she would have done a Juan Pablo, or if Dale would say, hey, look, this is a lot. People are mad at us. Let's see what can be outside of here. I think a lot more people would have been respectful of both of them.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Did anyone see how she didn't waste a minute posting on Instagram?
I got it. I saw it.
Wait, what?
Like, wow, she was ready to go. Like, instantly.
He did after, though, as far as I see.
She said my episode dropped.
Yeah,
Wow.
literally the moment it happened, 50 seconds later, Instagram post.
She's been waiting her whole life. She told us. She was waiting her whole life.
That got me so upset. I'm like, you are not the woman from The Color Purple. Please shut up. You did not fight all of your life.
Thank you.
Please don't. Please don't. And then the fact tomorrow that she's going to be on Good Morning America and they'll be on Good Morning America. Well, you know, there were so many amazing guys, Robin, George, and Michael, but it was just something about them. I'm like, if you're going to do Good Morning America, America's #1 most watched morning show, give me something that I have not been hearing for the past 4 episodes. Please.
Give me something like the votes in Nevada, because we haven't heard that.
Thank you.
Right now, people in Nevada can't count, so I don't know what's going on.
Before you bring them out,
and they got casinos there. They count money all the time. They can't count numbers.
Like, for real. Before you come out, can we actually know what's happening?
Even at this point, to give myself a plug, GMA had a contest called See and Double, where, you know, there's like a doppelganger and stuff. Y'all could just put me on as Michael Strahan's double, like just to fill in time. But like this interview tomorrow, I don't even want to watch it because I know it's just going to be BS. I'm sorry.
I'm not getting up at 9 to watch that. No, I'm good.
No,
I already know what happened.
I can't.
No way.
What do you guys think the drama is with them that's yet to be revealed?
She's pregnant.
Because don't they ask, did you lie to the whole
They really
nation?
did talk.
Okay.
Yeah, they were on social together. They knew each other.
Girl, they slept together already. What the hell y'all talking about? They've been together already.
You
Can
know
we have
what?
some clarity?
What if they're like,
She looked too comfortable in the bed.
What if she is pregnant? And then they're like, how far along?
I told you all that last time.
I'm like, wait.
She's going to have a toilet baby.
Where's the calculator? 200 days we started ago.
I can't even calculate. I'm on my phone.
And you're 9 months pregnant. So that would mean you would have had to met before we started.
I did not I did not ask clearance for this. I did not ask clearance for this. I did not want that clearance for this. I did not.
You never know. You never know, Abby.
You never know at this point. At this point.
Well, after this whole episode, I don't know.
The resort. Dale was coming over every night.
I have a thought, Abby.
Out of the window.
What's up? What's up, Donna?
I have a thought. I was going to say, if they had stayed on the reserve and started dating for a while to see how it works out, I think the proposal would have been more natural.
So, but do you think they gave them that option? Like, what if they were like, oh, we want to date for like 2 more weeks? I think so, too.
They should have.
I think they were ready
have.
for her
And
to
then
go. The budget came back.
Because it felt so much
y'all. They were like, the budget, we don't have an extra room for y'all. So you gotta have to make a decision tonight because we need the room.
He had a room where he was staying when he was quarantining. I think they could have used that room to stay there for another 2 weeks.
But would we have wanted to see that, honestly?
I also done with Claire and Dale. They could have left 4 weeks ago, as far as I care.
Why did I
love her honesty. I really love your honesty.
Girl, please. They could
I
left
really
4 weeks
want
ago.
y'all names to show
Let me
up.
turn this light on. I
Like,
can't
I gotta
see.
figure out how to put your names on here.
I can't see me. I can't see myself.
Here's the thing: when Avalon was talking to you and she brought up the puns and stuff, I totally forgot because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw this out. Nobody's gonna remember it. Soon as she comes on and says that, I'm like, oh my god, okay, all right. I have to be careful.
You're like, knew it.
I have to be careful.
Sorry.
Knew it.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm just like, oh my god, okay. All right.
You know, you and I think alike, so you know how that goes.
That's true. I do feel like there should be a men tell all. I really do.
Oh yes, I can't wait.
That would be good.
And I hope
all but they're not on the season, so what would they have to say?
Well,
I hope all of them wear a size 14 shoes. They get put in that butt. That's ridiculous. They all get that butt. The way she treated a man was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you guys think they might bring Yosef back?
I
could say that again.
Do you think they might bring Yosef back just to stir the pot?
They're going to have to. They're going to have to.
Oh,
Yosef is so
At
weird.
Mental Law, they'll bring him back.
Oh,
They're
for
not
sure.
bringing him back now. I don't think so.
no. I don't think Tasha would want that.
I know she
No.
won, but I know the producers may want. And
Oh, that's right. That's right, Liz. They got to do
I
2
can't
men
even say
tell
what I was
all.
gonna say. I know it's gonna happen. I can't say anything. But anyways, yeah.
They got to do 2 men tell all.
I don't think
Remember?
they'll
Hang
bring
on, let me
Yusuf
get my
back
eyes
though.
real
Like
big.
he was kind of an. Sorry.
No, you
He was
said something was
abusive.
going to happen.
Oh, I said I would say something, but I can't say it because I know we don't do spoilers here. But I said I don't think they will bring Yusuf back. By the way he behaved, they probably won't bring him back.
But that's like, he will at least shade her.
He can, but I'm
Make
sure
it
there's gonna be
interesting.
another man to shade her, or make her feel uncomfortable, or make her feel like they don't want her to be there, or they like Claire still, and they're still on the show. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some other kind of drama that might come out. You never know. You know what I mean? They don't know who
But
Claire
that
is. I
person
mean,
better have gone home. They better have gone home and put their money where their mouth is.
True. But I just don't see him coming back. He was kind of like really bad compared to all the guys who left on her terms. I mean, I kind of agreed with certain things that he said, but then he was kind of rude with it, like you said last week. So I just don't think they're gonna bring him back.
Malal with Claire, Dale, and Chris. Are they gonna not do the 2 ones like you guys thought they might? Because they're doing the 3 of them sitting down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's weird. They're gonna have them both sit there and get attacked. Because I feel like Tasha doesn't deserve any of it. So I'll be like, I'll be here for moral support, but please don't attack me.
Lord.
I didn't pick this.
Well, I don't think Tasha's gonna be there, Abby. I think it's just the 3 of them. Right?
Oh. I don't know how do they navigate this?
And is it like now that they're doing it, or was it shortly after? Because I feel like that would make a difference too. You know,
I feel like honestly, Rachel Lindsay should co-host this with Chris Harrison.
I agree.
Yeah, for real.
Me too.
That's a good idea.
Because you're going to have 2 white people and 1 black guy on national television. You tell me how that's going to work out.
I agree with you. She'd make a good host. Amazing. She can
would.
relate.
She's the only one who's gonna call them out.
And she will relate to Tasia a lot better than Chris Harrison can.
That's true. That's true. And she's just she calls it like it is. And they all get mad at her.
I was gonna say the word. She don't BS anything. She's just straight to the point, very firm. I love it.
No, I agree. They need to have her co-host pretty much everything because she's the only one who's like.
I heard of another co-host, but
period.
I feel like Chris looks really worn down lately.
Who does?
Chris Harrison. He looks really worn down.
Girl, he looked like he about to take some Prozac. He like, can I please get a Prozac or a drink or something? Please.
Oh, y'all missed my.
Can I get a Prozac mix with a drink, a cocktail?
Chris is like, I do this show.
Bailey's
so
over here.
I gotta stay on a resort.
Yes, baby. I don't understand this.
I feel
Chris, this is the first time I've seen Chris Harrison look confused. The first time I've seen him look confused himself. The first time.
Yep. I did my Chris Harrison impression earlier. Oh my God, it was just I felt so bad for him because he's trying to keep the show together, but in the same token, I bet you, as soon as the camera's cut off, he's like, "Y'all, I'm gonna need somebody." I mean, I know we have a black person chosen, but that's a whole nother conversation. I just need to know, sanity-wise, what the hell is going on here, because I just.
Listen. This is the first time I heard Chris Harrison curse like that too. He was cursing up a storm to that girl, to Claire. He's on, don't you F with me, don't you BS with me. He used the F word on her. And the BS word.
Well,
when they ripped it out, Abby, you see that?
That's so true. He was like, don't. And I was like, okay, don't get all upset.
Oh, shit.
I know. I saw that too.
I mean,
don't BS me.
Swear a day in my life since I watched it.
I'm telling y'all, once that scene hit, just like you said, once he started cursing at her, I was like, they pre-planned this. They want her out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna push you out.
They pushed her out. Like Chris came in there, like they sent him. They were like, here's what we need you to get out of this conversation. We need her to think it was her idea. But we need you to make sure
it was bound to happen. And she was focused on Dale so much.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen.
But I feel like this happens every season. Based on what these leads say, I feel like there's been other ones who've been in this position. The producers know what it is. They tell them, no, give them a chance. Just wait till the end. Da-da-da-da. I feel like they've been here. So why
I don't think so, Abby. I don't think so.
Really?
No. It's never been
it out.
No. And can you really blame Chris Harrison for wanting to go there, though? I mean, I would have had more words than that, but I'm black, so not too much is going to get filtered on national television. Just saying.
Shawna, what's up?
Okay, but Abby, what I don't agree with is that most of the girls will go throughout the season to at least try to see if there's something else out there. Because what happens if it didn't work out for Claire and she ends up alone? She's disappointed that she wasted her whole season. And she ended up with somebody that it didn't work out with. Then she'll be upset with herself that she didn't take the experience to see what else is out there. Not saying that there might have been, but she didn't give it an option.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if
so
she goes home, she might be upset about it.
Yeah.
So y'all think
a little bit, or get to know her longer.
Yeah, but the thing is, she stalked his social media. She already knew what he was about.
Get that.
She already created the scenarios in her mind. So she,
I agree with that.
That's why her reaction was the way it was.
But it's lust.
Yeah.
It's lust.
It's like, I feel like she's kind of like those mail order brides. You know, Dale's the bride, and, you know, she had the thing.
I don't care what man I see. If he doesn't have potential and he's not a good guy for me, I would not be choosing so quickly.
Not the mail order bride. My friend said that earlier.
Yeah, but Chris Harrison should have really offered her 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get to know each other and see if it worked out for her. Because now, if it doesn't work out, she's done.
But something must have happened because you know the men in the house were asking her, "Did you know or contact this man before he came on the show?" And then Chris Harris asked him on the girl was saying, she said Chris Harris got him, Dale, and her on the couch. Right. He asked the same question. So somebody said something.
We've talked about this so much. Do we really buy that they didn't talk? I don't buy that.
I don't buy it. Wait.
That. I didn't buy it. It wasn't on sale. I didn't buy it. It wasn't on sale. I didn't buy it. Because that to me, you you know what I'm saying? To me, how are you gonna tell me they didn't sleep together already? You're not gonna tell me that.
Okay, I have
we
a
don't know what that is.
Y'all both
I have a response.
Yes.
I have something to say.
Yes.
When she was doing her interview in the commercial at the end, they always dramatize it or whatever. They make it look dramatic, but they kind of look like they paused for a bit when he asked them again if they talk to each other. So I don't know if they're gonna confess that they talk to each other. Maybe it's just you know how the Bachelor loves to do it and make everybody.
She can't confess that.
She can't, but she's gonna have to at the end of the next episode.
She contractually bind it. She can't say that.
Exactly.
But she looks guilty.
They can admit it.
Her actions will say it all anyways. So
she was just sued up the wazoo. She can't say that.
Her actions will say it, though. Her face will say it.
It said it when Kenny was asking her. She was asking her. He said he grown up. No. So did y'all talk to each other before y'all came out here? Before he came out here? And she was all stunned like a deer to headlights.
Yeah, but she knows how to lie to those guys, okay? She knows how to lie to those men. She's been having them on the show for at least 2 weeks without trying to make them notice that she's even into Dale. Only after the second week they started to pick on that, okay, well, she's kind of talking to Dale.
Well, let me
say, they picked it up.
Well, let me say this. We saw about maybe 2 minutes. I would have loved to see the cutting room floor footage of that conversation because
we did
all that what was said between Claire and the guys. I'm just saying that could have been a whole special.
Of course, you know they're probably cussing out. Of course, they always say it.
We know as viewers, we're watching the show. The guys are in the house talking to each other, getting to know each other. Then they go on a date. She gets a little flirty with Dale, but not as noticeable. But I mean, I could tell the tension on my own. That even when she was doing the first date with the guys and they have to like express what they like about her or whatever and give the gift or whatever it was.
Right.
That I seen how she got when Dale popped up and the other guys were just there. I felt it. But as viewers, we see what we see, but other people might not see it in the house right away. Just my thoughts.
That's fair. That's fair. No, I think that's fair. I think and that's what we were talking earlier, and just how we want to be so quick to be like, I would never do that if I was in that situation. And I sometimes, we talk a lot of shit, and so I want to say that, I would never do that, crazy Claire, and I truly, don't think I would ever do what she's done here, but there are moments where it's like, okay, I'll give you a little bit of space and room because you're very much in an isolated situation where maybe
but I have a thing.
Values. Maybe.
I have a thing. She's physically attracted to him, right? So I can see myself going on a show and be like, oh, he's really good looking. It's automatically attraction to the person.
Yeah.
You automatically see the guy, you're like, oh, snap, he's good looking, or, you know what I mean? Automatically it comes to your mind. But this is a great opportunity. I mean, not now in COVID time because you don't get to do nothing anyway. You're not going nowhere.
At least stay for the resort. If it wasn't the man, let it be the resort, the pool, the sun.
It's a free vacation. Like, honestly, you know what? If I was in that situation with Claire, I'd be like, you know what? If it doesn't work out with Tayshia, can I just have a free vacation?
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. If I get sent home, can I just actually stay in one of the other rooms? I won't make any problems.
Need me filling for Chris Harrison every once in a while. Just call me before I might have something going on. Just saying.
I think a lot of those guys that didn't leave, like Blake and Jason, like what you said, Avalon, earlier, they were so invested in her, but they stayed. And it's kind of like you have to question why they've stayed.
They sat overnight and thought about it. Through the door.
They thought about it. They sat and thought about it. They said, okay, you know what? I came here to find something. I didn't find it with Claire. Let me see if there's an opportunity. And if it's not an opportunity that I like, then I could leave. I think the door was open. You don't know what you're going to meet. I mean, Tayshia is good looking, so I don't know how any of the men could be like, okay, I'm going to go home now. I mean, they made it look like that because, the trailers are dramatic, but who knows?
Yeah.
Did those two, and I'll pose this to all of y'all, did those two owe her any loyalty? Did they need to go home if they were like, I was so into her, should they have put their money where their mouth is and left?
No, I don't think so. And the reason why I say
they would have left. if they were so into her. They made it seem like they were so into her. I thought they would have been like, yeah, I just wanted Claire.
Right.
But they were telling Claire, oh, I'm so excited it's you, and da-da-da-da. And now there's...
But you only live once. You're already here.
Shauna's like,
I feel like they
bad.
feel like they're burned. So maybe this is like their way to seek revenge, maybe?
Yeah,
Like-
but they don't know her that well to stay and say that I was here for Claire, because you only known her for 2 episodes. You don't really know her anyway, so I think it's like take an opportunity while you're at it.
That's what I was just about to say. Was I feel like they would have left if an actual connection would have developed, but since nothing developed, you have a free chance to try to see something new that can be. That's the way.
Thank you.
Jason did have a one-on-one though, and Blake never did.
I mean, just because you have a
Okay,
one-on-one,
Blake is
doesn't
something
mean
else.
it's developed.
Yeah, he's a different character altogether.
I'm
The
still
way
trying to remember who
he
Blake is. I'm just gonna be honest.
He's the one with
What you say, Abby?
I'm struggling so bad. I need a key card.
He's like
I need
a
some more
forest
beers.
ranger or something. He's the one with beard. He had the blue shirt.
He got the book. Remember, he said he read a book.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Blake.
Yeah.
That's Blake. Book Blake. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake.
But Blake will probably
Abby
not
said, I gotta see the Amazon
very long
receipts.
anyway. So.
Lord,
Let me show me the Amazon receipt. I gotta see it.
I would like to see the shipping receipt. I would.
I know that.
What if you bought it at a bookstore, Abby?
But
Is it on the
you know what,
Kindle?
though?
Yeah, the Kindle.
I don't know if I buy it all the way.
But you know what? Though, let me say. But you know what? Let me say this though. I feel like when he said that, it goes to show you that everybody has a different perspective on love. Because for him to actually say that meant that he actually had thought into it. Which, I mean, you gotta give the guy credit for at least saying, you know what, I'm just gonna go on face value. I'm actually gonna try to see where I can meet her where she is. So, you know, I think that's a valiant
That
effort.
means he was trying to establish a deeper connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was.
As things progress. Like he was already in his, he had the foresight to think ahead. Like, hey,
Yes.
if he does pick, pick me, I'm going to have to get to know his mom and help her and all this stuff. That is beautiful. That is like, that's wonderful. I think
And
that's a
you
great.
never see that
I
on
agree
television.
with you.
You never see that on television.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Why you got your hand up? What's going on?
I have to ask, and I don't want to interrupt anybody because I want to be polite. Sorry. Okay, so from somebody who's never watched Claire's season on Wild Pablo's season, I know nothing about Claire. So if I don't know nothing about Claire, I don't know how 30 men are really going to know anything really about Claire. So yes, some did their research. He did his research because he found out her mom was sick or had Alzheimer's or whatever.
Right.
And so he did his research, which I like that. I mean, we don't know if it's true, but maybe he did. But for myself, as being somebody who watched The Bachelor since Trista's season, like the first Bachelor, actually, I think the first Bachelor, I still don't even remember half the seasons, and I don't even think I watched Claire's season when she was on Juan Pablo's season. So
Right.
it's not saying that she's old news, but she's kind of far back.
Y'all really be trying to
In the nicest way possible. In the nicest way possible.
Emma was
So
like,
was it like 2014?
hey, she's out. I said outdated, old news. Y'all just say what it is.
Unwanted?
I mean, I watched it since I was, I don't know.
He said unwanted. Okay. All right.
I can't relate to her.
We didn't want Claire. Come on now. We did not want Claire.
I didn't want Claire from the beginning, so
Well, I didn't start watching this until recent. So, like my first ever season was Peter.
Peter, last Peter?
The pilot Peter?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you've been the whole
Yeah. Oh, you way behind, Liz. We got to put you up to date. You way behind.
No, but no. I did my research and looking up things. So I never watched Claire when she was on Juan Pablo, but wasn't that back in 2014? So she's been looking for love since 2014. So she's been like
about 28
on the hunt for a long time.
Yeah, that's what. Pregnant with my
That's why she went after Dale hard.
Wasn't she got engaged between that too? Like this is not her first engagement in the Bachelor world. Did she get engaged on Winter Games or which one? Paradise?
Oh, that's right. She was in like Paradise or something.
Winter Games, Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, she went to Paradise and then she went to Winter Games.
Where did she get engaged to the guy with the B name?
He's from Montreal, where I live.
Oh, Montreal girl, hello.
Hi, Canada over here.
Yes.
Yes, Benoit was her fiance. She acted like she never had an engagement like this. She had it in front of everybody on the show, and she going on like she never got engaged like this before.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah.
How long ago was that?
It was when, I don't know if you know Ashley I and Jared.
Yeah. Love them.
It was before they got engaged.
It was that same season? Did they get engaged on one of these?
They got engaged the next season of Paradise.
Yes.
But the same guy she was with, Kevin, he's now engaged to one of his girls that he met on Paradise, which is the same season Ashley I got engaged to. So it was a year prior to, which they've been married for almost a year now. So probably 2 or so years.
Wow.
So she was engaged to a guy, Benoit, and then that didn't work out. And then she wanted to be the Bachelorette.
Interesting.
Oh, so what is it showing? What is that?
Winter Games was another Bachelor franchise that they tried to do. It's in the winter. You do skiing activities, skating, sledding, and all that other stuff. And you do competitions and you find love. And I don't know.
I thought it was a cool idea.
No, and you know what? They brought the girl to Paradise. That her name's Yuki, and she was working with oh my gosh, Wells, the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
She was working with the bartender. Her name was Yuki.
Wow. Yeah,
I remember that.
But it's been that. I mean, I've seen Claire again after so many years, but I'm like, still scratching my head. I'm like, I don't know.
Just her
and then
getting engaged. Astrid, yeah.
She got engaged. She got engaged before
the series. Okay.
She's been through every
There's
single
a whole
show
bunch.
they've had, I guess.
Yeah.
She just didn't do Bachelor Pad, I guess.
She didn't do Bachelor Pad.
Well, I mean, that was kind of like when they first were starring off the spinoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the ones who don't find love, it's like an opportunity for those ones who didn't find anything on the show to find love. And so Chris Harrison came up with the Winter Games, and I mean, it was successful, sort of. Actually, I won, and Kevin, whatever, another Canadian.
I remember, and that's what made, what's his face? He realized he's in love with her. I'm like, you dudes are so annoying sometimes. Like, I'm sorry. Y'all just be
Yeah, but that's what these shows do to you. They take you on romantic dates and you feel like you're all head over heels. You can't do that now.
You want to be. I just realized the snow cleared my vision. Kevin, back away. She's mine.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Claire was juggling 2 guys on the show.
Oh, Claire, come on now.
She was juggling 2 guys. Sorry, Claire. I love you, Claire.
I'm
so bad. She was dating 2 guys on the show, and then Benoit left because she wasn't feeling it with him. And then after they went to the final, like the, what do you call that? After the final rose thing, the ceremony, the guys talk and they find out who they end up with. And she went on there, and then Benoit proposed because she wasn't sure about him. She kicked him off, and then so I'm just saying, watching her season now, I know how it played out on Winter Games. So I just want to be like, you got to be 100% sure. She should have got those extra 2 weeks. Chris Harrison should offer her 2 weeks to see where it ended with her. Yeah.
I agree.
What if he's not feeling? If he's not feeling it, and then they stay together for 5 months to see where it goes. 5 months it doesn't work out. It's like that whole process for her was kind of,
That's what we were saying last week. That's what we were saying last week. She's gonna regret this.
Yeah, but see, because I watched so many of what she's been through after. Right. We didn't watch Juan Pablo, but then I seen her get engaged to somebody in Montreal, and then that didn't work out.
And now she's here.
You know what I mean?
I feel
now she's here.
I feel you on the 2 weeks, but I feel like the 2 weeks will have only mattered if something actually progressed out of that.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about 2 weeks. I would have said more.
Right.
I would have said more time to stay on the reserve, get to know each other.
Do all that. Come on now, people on the verge of suicide right now. Like, come on.
Yeah, but she came on the process. This is an experience. She should have got more time.
Well,
I don't think a proposal in 2 weeks works for anybody.
Well, no,
I'm sorry. I can't meet a man tomorrow. I'll be like, okay, I'll marry you.
Right. No,
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 go ahead. Go ahead, Brylon.
No, what I was going to say was, I agree with you that it should have been longer, but it doesn't make sense for something to be longer if it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah,
but
they should have a spin-off
with them two going off somewhere.
Yeah, but it's more of a physical chemistry. You don't know if you have intellectual chemistry, and all that comes with it. So you need to get to know them.
That's a private thing, baby. That's not a public thing. That's a private thing.
Well, not necessarily public for us to watch, but keep them on the reserve in their own little section while they're filming The Bachelorette. Then they continue on how the progression of their relationship went, such and you know what I mean, and then continue with Tayshia and such and stuff to see where their relationship progressed.
Have 2 separate seasons going, but it couldn't be that.
But not in our face.
Right.
But not in our face. They don't have
But then I think in that situation, it can't be like, oh, after 2 weeks, she's like, oh, okay, let me go back to the season because this ain't gonna work out.
No, they wouldn't take her back. They'd say, well, it's your loss. They would say it's your loss because they already took one of your men. So it's her loss. So then she realizes, okay, well, you know what? Because it's kind of making her look like she's chirpy now and she's happy now and everything like that. And then it falls apart. Then I don't know. It's just it's
that's
hard because I wouldn't want to get married or get to get engaged within basically I don't know how long the filming takes. Watch 2 episodes, literally, and then this is the 3rd episode and they're already engaged. I mean, you have a lot of process. You have 17 or 17 guys. That's a long process. The hometown dates, the everything. They should have still continued on their own private little area to get to see how they are naturally in their family, other than on Facebook or Instagram or whatever.
That's the thing. She even said, "I'm doing this my way," and her
did.
Met him.
She sure did.
Bossy.
That's what she definitely wanted, and he agreed. Yeah, but he agreed to all of
you don't want a man to agree. You want a guy to really want to be with. I don't know. I want a man to want to be with me, not
he worked for her.
He said he accepted a flu shot. So hey, here you go.
I was gonna say the word of the night is accepted.
Oh my god!
I can't wait.
If they say they accepted me, it's over with.
Like I'm excited to see everything with Tayshia and how she is as now the feature instead of Claire, because Claire is she was, for me as a person seeing this for the first time, I'm like, wow, it
was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was. I'm an older person, okay?
I am too.
46.
What is that supposed to mean? I'm 35, almost.
And you're a baby. 35. I'm 48. I'm not doing 35. Please.
I'm about to say all the 20s are like, okay.
You just know who you are, 35.
It was so hard for me to see her behave. Like, I liked certain things she said, and then other things I was just like, ooh, why'd you say that? That makes me
her age did not match her responses. That's what got me. I'm with you, Liz.
Yeah.
Well, her response is not match her age.
Yeah.
It's like she's bipolar in a sense, and I'm probably using.
I said that last week.
It's like, oh, I'm a strong, independent woman.
Allegedly, sorry. Y'all let me. Where's my allegedly? Allegedly.
She's like one extreme and another.
Everybody got a bipolar person. We got no allegedly. We all know somebody. One person we know bipolar. We know he's bipolar.
I do know somebody.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Liz. Go right ahead. I'm sorry, Liz.
No, it's
sorry.
No. Very like predictable, and then she says things that are just like, "Ooh, did you think that before you said it?"
Thank you,
Nikki. You said that too. Nikki definitely said that about like some of these things she can keep in her head.
She can't even think.
She can't think. You're not supposed to say like, "Oh yeah, I've made guys love me in the past on national TV." Like, you really shouldn't be telling anyone that, let alone all of us. Like,
yeah, but maybe she should have thought before she just did, because if it doesn't work out, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's been on so many different variations of this show.
Yeah.
We've kind of seen it then, or not me personally, but the public have seen her. So she's calling that out, unless there's more to that she's just like, this is how I am. This is how I approach love. like a heat-seeking missile for the target.
That's how she acts.
Get it?
No, I agree.
Well, you know what gets me? I see them dancing men in her eyes. When people are crazy, you can say dancing men in their eyes. When she look at Dale, that's how she look at him. You don't see them dancing men jumping in her eyes when she look at him and she look at people. That lets me know that something's not right with her.
I'm
telling the truth.
He does seem
and I know you're dead ass serious. That's the funniest.
Yes, that's the thing.
But my thing is this: when she called that man her fiance, I was done with her. I was done.
You are so right. Since then, I was like, you're nuts. You're crazy.
It's like they edited it wrong. No, she didn't edit nothing wrong. That's what she said.
She said it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What was that? Day 2?
I don't know what day that was, but it wasn't long enough for the time to cost my mother fiance.
I think it was the second to third episode. And I will say this: I'm glad that the casting and the team at The Bachelorette assigned Claire a female producer. I'm so glad, so she could kind of have that female brain, because a guy like me who's been raised by mentors and women and men and people who are really grounded with it. Now look, this is your journey, but this is my paycheck. So I'm gonna need you to be real with yourself all the way.
Thank you.
I don't have time to waste on my job, and you don't have time to waste on my love. So be real.
Thank
with
you.
Me. And I will.
You messing with my coins.
Low-key, what you just said sounded like what Chris came in there and said. Don't BS me.
And I would.
He was effing. He took the F-bomb on her too.
Yeah.
And I would have blanked it out.
And ABC would have said, Braylon, we love so much, but why are you so real? I'm like, if y'all would just give me a job where I could say what's on my mind, everybody would be okay. So
we all would. Imagine if they actually listen to literally what we're all saying. It's like, we can't all be saying this and then y'all still miss the mark. Like, we say it every season and they still go, huh? Somebody said something? Like, yes, we're screaming. Like, you keep doing it over and over. That's why it's just like crazy, like where we're headed. And now, thank goodness we have somebody like Tasia who can come in and basically save the whole thing. But is it unfair? It's very unfair for her. And I feel like, that's kind of the position she's been put in. And what is she going to do? Turn down an opportunity like this for pride?
No,
she can't do it.
Yeah, and you know what? This is the thing. I feel like if Tayshia doesn't find any love, that's okay, because it's like an American Idol. It's like American Idol. And let me tell you this: with the Bachelorette, the Bachelor, the Voice American Idol, you do not win a relationship. You do not win a music career. You have the opportunity to have a music career. You have the opportunity to have a relationship. So when you're going on these shows, realize it's about the opportunity, not the actual relationship, because you got to build that off screen. Just saying.
So how many of these bachelorettes actually really do stay married or be engaged? Like
they say more bachelorettes are together than the Bachelor.
Oh
Yes.
The guys from their season.
One just split up, and they've been together for 9 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Chris Harrison had that show.
It's probably like 10 out of 30.
No, Chris Harrison showed all of them on the special he had before the Bachelorette came back on. He's doing a special. He showed all the couples.
Yeah, the greatest season.
But also, I feel like their rate has gone up ever since they started doing Bachelor in Paradise, just because it's more like men to like the ratio's equal. So there's more couples that come out of that. But as far as like Bachelorette seasons, like the rate, I'm sure they're probably like 15%.
But Abby,
15 or 20%. Yeah, it's low.
Is more successful then.
Exactly, because they have more. It's like more people to choose from. It's not like, oh, it's just Claire. It's like, oh, it's 20 women, and you just gotta find the one you connect with.
It's kind of like that show that I watched, Love Island.
Yeah,
I haven't watched that, but I imagine it's like that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I've heard it's good. Yes, Shauna.
How do you feel though about her having the men on Tayshia's season? I mean, on Claire's season. Sorry.
I feel like it's just not fair.
Because it kind of feels to me. It just feels to me like they're giving the guys what they want because of the fact that Claire left. So they're kind of just filling her in as it's not really, we want you to find love, Tayshia, and this is your season. This is not, this doesn't feel genuine to me.
I love Tayshia. I disagree because Claire didn't have no connection with none of the men. That's what she left.
I get that. I get that factor, but I mean, what if she's not attracted to any of those men?
Say what now?
What if that's not even her type?
Well, whose type is anybody's type when it comes to
I probably would have been like, 1, 2, okay, you're good.
But they do claim that they try to take.
And again, she went out with what's name too, so
I feel like honestly, what should have happened, and this probably would have been the best way for them to take responsibility. Say, okay, guys, you know what? We're gonna put you on Paradise. We're gonna let the fans who actually want you to come on, and Tayshia, we're gonna take time out for you to be the main star, not just put together a season because we have to get our paychecks. That would have been the right thing to do.
As much as we want to say right, wrong, and different, they like the show must go on. We need someone to come in here who's going to save this show.
But what if
whoever is willing to accept it, come on through.
Okay, I have to ask a question.
I got something to
if you were on that show right now, how many guys are you attracted to on that show?
I don't even remember their names, so I'm not the best person.
Thank you. My point, exactly. They're not that great. I mean, know if this would have been like, easy, let's go. Right. Let's go easy. I'm good to go by everybody else. I'd been like, Claire, pull a whole Claire movement and be like, easy, let's go.
I don't
care for any of the other guys.
I'm telling you. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna get into final comments. I'm gonna go around the group and you give me your final comments. What are you excited for Tay Tay and anything closing thoughts? Come on, Bernie.
I'm gonna let the ladies go first.
Okay, Nikki.
Since I'm the only dude, I'm gonna let the ladies go first.
I love it. Chivalry.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was thinking as everyone was talking why she is so attracted to Dale. I think it might have to do with shared trauma, how they both lost a parent. And I was thinking maybe because they have that shared bond that might have led to maybe why she was so drawn to him, because he understands the loss. And then he also has like a sister that's in a care facility. So maybe since that's she brings it up so often, it's such a defining thing about her that she could share that with him. And then another thing was I heard somewhere that the age you get trauma is kind of like the age you're stuck in. So I don't know when she lost her dad, But if it was a few years ago, maybe she's stuck in that age that maybe that's why she's so immature.
Come on, speak, Nikki.
That's a good point.
That's a really good point.
That was good.
Wow. I'm curious when she lost. That's a good point that that's kind of where it pauses for you until you're really able to heal from that. And I don't think
she's explain why she's so immature and doesn't act her age. You know, if she's so stuck in the past and can't get over her.
Yeah. Come on. That was a really good. Wow. Wow. Shauna, any closing thoughts?
Repeat the question. About the Claire situation
and what you are excited for.
For Tasia season or for Claire?
Let's wrap her up in a bow, and then we'll look forward to the sunshine of Tasia. Wrap her up so we don't talk about it anymore.
Okay, so I hope her and Dale work out. I hope she's happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can give her. Hope she made the right decision.
Oh, wow! That was a try. I hope. Good luck.
You gotta give her some kind of luck. I mean, that's kind of rational. I can't find a man in 2 days. I can't find a man now for 3 years. Why am I gonna find a man now? Stop.
Anything you're excited for?
I'm excited for Tasia. Let's move on.
Whoop, whoop. Team Tay Tay in the house. We just love us.
I screamed so loud, my son was like, Mom, it hurt in my ears. Because I was screaming. I can imagine the neighbors upstairs.
I love it. I love it. Yes. You got to teach them when they see the queen. You got to. It comes from this very start.
I'm for my sister.
I love it. Oh, that's so sweet. See, that was positive. It was a little shaky.
I'm very happy for her. I've been waiting for this moment since it started. So
yeah, so happy for her too. No, we know what this means. Yeah. Come on, Avalon, what you got? What you excited for?
Regarding Claire or regarding Tay Tay?
We gotta give. Let's see. Let's give some Claire some finality.
Well, y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about Claire. So,
any words of affirmation or maybe some good luck, well wishes
for Tay Tay?
Claire.
Oh, yeah, for her, I hope she finds love. I know her and Bennett. That's why I want her and Bennett to be together.
Mm-hmm.
I have me and Liz agree about that because I feel that her and Bennett can really kick it off.
Yeah.
Not that other guy. What Caleb said, the black guy, the little black guy with the fade haircut. Who is his name?
Talking about my man, they're Easy?
No, not Easy. No, he's got no fade haircut.
Okay, good. I'm good. I thought he was hating on Easy for a second. Okay.
What's his name?
I know you're talking about that little guy.
Riley.
Right. I love it.
What's the man named Riley? He said that he got them. He got snake eyes. He got a fade hair.
I was gonna say the
Jordan.
I know who you're talking about.
Is it Jordan?
But I don't know his name.
He reminds me of Ike Turner. I don't want her to be with him. He like him abusive. Every time I look at him, he reminds me of Ike Turner.
I need an alleged thing.
He like he's an abusive type.
Tired.
I can't breathe.
Y'all are too.
She don't need to be with him. But her and Bennett, yeah.
So Avalon, so you're not gonna leave it off with well wishes for Claire?
Huh? We need the well wishes.
Claire has entered the chat. She just said she's.
We need to wish ourselves well. Watch that crap she put us through.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try again next week.
I wish myself a season of Tay-Tay. That's my wish.
Oh my God. No, Liz, please help us save this.
Blow out the candle. There it is. There you go.
She's funny.
You know, Claire and Dale, they're in their beautiful bliss of
honeymoon season.
They're
honeymoon phase.
Life. They're living their dream. She's pregnant.
Honeymoon phase.
You know, she's pregnant in her bubble.
Okay. Yes.
They're happy.
Yes.
They're gonna have beautiful kids because let me tell you, they're both good looking. They're gonna have.
They are.
Oh yeah.
I also think we can say
they're both really cute.
For that.
Yeah.
But she's been posting since The Bachelor finished, so you would know she's pregnant or not. No.
Oh, I don't know. I'm saying she will be.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying if she was pregnant though, she'd be showing. I don't know.
You know they be
nice,
faking
though.
pictures. I wouldn't put it past them.
That's true. It'd be nice though. I want a little Dale baby and Claire baby. It would have been cute.
Oh my God.
They would. They're cute.
Little. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not gonna lie, that would be nice.
They would really be cute. As much as I hate it,
No,
I
thank you.
honestly, as far as my final comment, I actually have hope for this couple. What y'all laughing at? What you said,
Avalon said no, thank you. I'm done. I'm so done.
I honestly love Avalon's opinion. I do. She reminds me of my aunt.
No, thank you to the innocent child.
No bipolar kids walk around here. No, thank you. No,
bye.
Bye. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Thank you.
No.
Bye.
I'm against it.
No, you know, that's genetic. You know, bipolar is genetic. You know that, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm not nutrients enough for this right now.
One out of two, you get two. One will have it. That's the truth.
Me neither.
That's so.
Okay.
Y'all.
Can I help save it? Or you go ahead, then I'll help save. Go ahead. Go ahead with your.
Right. Well, please, let's wrap because.
We hear from Liz. Did Liz say something?
Yeah, I did. I said something.
Liz said babies.
Babies.
Oh, yeah, babies. Okay.
Babies.
And you said no, thank you. That's how we got here. That's how we got here, Eva.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's up, Marla? Before we end this.
Well, first of all, let me say this. In the private chat and the public chat, I dropped my Instagram because I want everybody to follow me because I'm loving this community. It's Braylon. It's Braylon _Lee 25. If y'all want to follow me, that's the first thing.
I love it. Plug yourself.
Well, no. It's very difficult with quarantine and COVID to find real people and to see everybody loving everybody for who they are. Is refreshing, needed, and embraced. So let me say that.
Absolutely.
Very refreshing.
Thank you.
Very refreshing.
On Claire and Dale, let me say this. For Dale to be chosen as a human being, no matter how messed up the process was, it was nice to see my culture be selected on national television.
Yes! Yes!
But does he consider himself your culture, though?
Yes, I
do. Does he consider himself your culture? That's what I want to know.
Black.
Well, let me say this. Culture is a spectrum. So even though Dale is on the end of the spectrum as successful and is on TV, and I'm not, we're still going through the same thing. So whether I get pulled over, he get pulled over, he's still black. But the fact
he probably get pulled over less. But anyway, go ahead.
But the fact that he went
on. But that's the first time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that he went on to represent my culture very respectfully, I'm proud of that. And I hope they do work.
I just realized, has a bachelorette ever picked a black man? No.
Not that I know.
No, they have not.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So for that, I'm very happy for Dale and for Claire.
Yeah,
she was very messy in the way she went about it, but she at least went for it. Which how many times have we said to our friends, you know what? If you don't go over to his house right damn now, I'm gonna put you in my damn car and drive you over there myself. Like, I feel like all of y'all have.
I agree with you. I watched this season for years.
Yes,
and the black guys always go home.
Always go home.
Yeah, always.
Really? With Tayshia, I think that she will emerge as a star by her own self. I think the guys will emerge as stars as well. But what I do hope for the guys is that he who has not sinned cast the first stone. Y'all all felt some type of way about Claire, don't take that negative energy out on her. Because honestly, she's already
definitely
made.
not. That's my girl.
She's already made, and she don't have to be here for y'all. Y'all came on the show, I love.
And Tay ain't gonna let them do that. Tay's not gonna let them do that no way.
So that's the way I see that season. So
Tay choosing a black man. Let me tell you that.
There you go.
I love it. Sounds like the word of the night is accepted and blackity black. We love to see it.
Absolutely.
Love to see it. That's true, and that's something that we do need to highlight. And I will bring this conversation back next week. Because this is historical, and unfortunately, they're throwing so many things in one season that we can't even truly see it for what it is. And that perspective, we can't overlook that. This is what we've been fighting for, wanting, screaming for, and it is a huge point to
long.
So long. Yeah. This is what we've been here for. Yeah. No, Liz said her laptop died. No problem. We are wrapping up, y'all.
But I remember I watched an episode and the girl went tripping out. And she was throwing a tantrum on the ground because she didn't get chosen the first night. Right. And I was like, girl, come on, stick up for, you black girl, because she was going on throwing a tantrum because she didn't get chosen. It's because they always know automatically that they're not going to probably get chosen within,
2 seconds. Before you go, you have
Eric
to ask,
was the first guy, I think, to last till top 3, but he was on a Black Bachelorette season. And then we had another one last time. I can't remember who. Mike Johnson.
Yeah.
He lasted long enough, though.
Let me say this. I think if ABC knows what's good for him, I think they need to give Mike Johnson and Rachel Lindsay talent contracts.
I agree. They're too damn talented. They're just in their own right. They have a perspective. They have fans. Like, what else do you want?
And I think they should have cut Peter off. I'm sorry. And brought Mike Johnson. That's my man, too. That is my boo-boo. Sorry.
I know. Who is Peter? I still don't understand that choice.
Windmill Man. That's it. Windmill Man. Wait. You didn't know him throughout the season. He's just a windmill man.
He was on Hannah B season. And finally, let me say this. The puns actually did matter, but it took a black woman to make it happen. So we got clarity, but it didn't come from Claire.
On that note,
that's right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Abby. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Good night, you guys. It's nice chatting with you guys.